Want to ride shotgun in the spaceship? Become a patron and receive early access to episodes, monthly mixes, and more. Go to patreon.com/SDML podcast or find our Linktree link on our Facebook and IG page at SDML podcast.
So Rocket go to Dope. He gives Alpha a hard drive, CD. I don't know what he gave him. He gave him a hard drive. This one, flash drives was popping.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Rocket leave. Rocket get a call. Hey man, Kendrick was just in the store. I just threw your beats on, and he's literally down the block. Come back. That's how he got with T.D.E. Alpha Live put him with T.D.E. That's how that happened. Yeah, Alpha Live did that.
Damn.
Rocket told the story on the blog, but he didn't name Rock. He named my name, kind of shaded me, like kind of downplayed, because they said, so what was up with the Rocketeers? Oh, D-Win, some dude I used to know. He kind of downplayed me, and then he told the story, but he didn't give Alpha's name. Like Alpha Live is the reason why he got with T.D.E. T.D.E. didn't just discover him. Alpha Live did that single-handedly. He'll tell you. If you ask him, he'll tell you. He'll never talk about it, but he introduced him to Kendrick because he knew Kendrick. He knew that whole crew because this is when Kendrick was rocking Dope a lot, so they would come in the store a lot.
This is like Michael Jordan Kendrick, the 23 song he had, or whatever. Yeah. This was before Section 80 Kendrick.
Yeah. So he was with them. But I couldn't say no. He told me like, man, I just signed with T.D.E. So he got with them for a couple years, and then he came out a couple years later.
Test 1 2, test 1 2. What it do? We are back and we are live. What it do, man? It is DJ AI, and I got my brother,
the nigga that'll knock a dozen of longs back.
Hey. Man, this is Spaceships down memory lane, and something that we always forget to do, man. Please follow us at SDML podcast, Spaceships down memory lane. We have a very, very, very special guest today. This is my bro. We go back like throwbacks, man. I probably met this person after I met Iceman. Like not too much after. I'm going to let him do more of the introduction of himself because I've been fucking up here lately. But we got my brother, D-Win.
What's good, people? What's here with the family, man. What's good with y'all, man? Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Man, of course, man. Thank you for coming. A lot of y'all don't know, you know what I'm saying? It's about a 30-minute drive to my house for everybody. So anybody that comes over here, I appreciate it.
You literally the only nigga I know that don't stay close to nobody. Nigga. Nobody stays close to you.
Tyrone?
Tyrone. That's it.
That's it.
That is it, man. So yeah, thank you, man, for coming through, man. One of our first supporters of when we even first talked about doing this. Mm-hmm. So to be all the way open, honest, man, we did a trial episode first, and it was just me and D-Win, just to see how we would talk, how I would feel, and everything, and just to see where the podcast is now, man. Thank you for coming back, bro. Thank you.
Much love, man. Come on, man. All you gotta do is call or text me. I'm there, bro.
Oh, every time, and that is much appreciated.
Much obliged.
All it
much
is.
appreciated.
West side comes to the south side.
Yes,
so
sir.
we gonna you want to tell about yourself first? Or you want to get into it?
Sure, man. I'm D-Win. Man, me and AI go back. Man, we met in high school, senior year, and we was both into music and sneakers and hip hop, and we've been rocking ever since. So
ever since, and anybody that's cool with me is cool with Ice, man. So
he was there. He had all these young dope rappers, and we just making music and just
hanging out, chilling. Yeah. I think we was real big on them Sam's Club pizzas.
Around that time.
Well, you was the only person who had an apartment. Remember that?
Oh yeah, he was
He was the
definitely
first
only one
dude
with
I
an
ever
apartment.
knew that was my age with an apartment.
Yeah. And
Upstairs and downstairs. He had a
Yeah,
townhouse.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
he was
yeah,
the first
he
dude
did.
I ever knew in my life who had an apartment.
Bruh,
That was my friend.
I think the first one I remember you having was covered. Was it? Nah, Lake Camelot.
Lake
Yeah.
Camelot.
Lake
Yeah.
Camelot.
Yeah, Lake Camelot.
Him and Fee Ray used to live next door to
Yep,
each other.
I remember that.
Shout
I
out
remember
Fee Ray.
that.
Fee
man.
Ray was good,
I
baby.
remember that.
That is, man. And those were the good old days. I
Whew.
mean, hey, kids, I love y'all, but this was no kids. This was no, I mean, we were kids.
Yeah.
At this time, man, what's crazy is to give my dad credit, but no credit. Me and my dad didn't get along, so I had to get out. So I ended up getting my own crib. I became the groundskeeper of those apartments. So I got a discount on the apartment.
What? I never knew that.
Yeah, I was the groundskeeper. So I would literally wake up in the morning and just go to work
Dang.
where I lived at. And the apartment we lived in, it had caught on fire before we moved into it, me and my girlfriend at the time. So everything inside of it was brand new. It was the nicest apartment in the whole apartment complex.
Wow.
So, my job as the groundskeeper was to clean up apartments when people would move out. So I would literally see these shitty apartments and go to my nice ass apartment. New microwave, new
Everything
refrigerator,
in that
new stove, and these motherfuckers got shag carpet in the
crazy.
crib. You know what I'm saying? So to see it was night and day. But yeah, definitely had the apartment. I graduated when I was 17, and a few months after that, because I graduated I think in June, I turned 18 in August. I think September I had that apartment.
Wow.
Yeah.
We been rocking, bro.
Yeah, so we've
Yeah,
been
man,
rocking,
it's a
you
minute.
know what I'm saying, 02, 03, 04, around all that
Yeah.
time, because I moved here in 02, so me and Iceman was talking about, we met, was it that, you got to get it?
Nah, you good.
Okay, it was that Thanksgiving of 02?
Of 02, yeah, the day after Thanksgiving. See, look, she gonna kill me now because my mom, she watched the first episode. She was like, "Nah, that wasn't the year we moved in."
Sorry,
So what
mama.
did we say on the episode? We said, I think I said 03 on the episode. So yeah, 02
Yeah.
is when we moved the day after Thanksgiving to 02.
So I had to meet you in 02.
Yeah.
In the
probably was.
probably like in the mall or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
02, 03.
Underground station.
Yeah, and see, I wasn't even doing music like
Yeah.
that then.
Wow.
Everybody was just kind of cool because we all knew each other from working in the
Yeah.
mall. Fee Ray worked in the damn
The
jewelry store.
right across.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Derek was the manager.
yeah, Derek gonna be here next week.
Oh, is he? Oh,
He
man.
coming next week. Yeah. So
That's what's up.
that's gonna be nice. But yeah, we talking about D Win today.
Alright.
Yeah, we talking about D Win
Alright,
today.
what's good? What's good, man?
Man.
What's popping?
So you go ahead and kick it off, bro.
You gonna kick it off? Well,
Yeah, go ahead.
what we normally do to start it off is we
Okay.
like to ask, what was the first CD that you bought with your own money?
CD, album, tape.
album, whatever it was.
So I grew up under a strict church household,
Mm-hmm.
so we could not listen to secular music.
Mm.
So I missed a lot of music growing up, but the first CD I actually bought had to be Usher's "My Way."
Dang.
Yeah.
Talk about secular.
Boy, yeah. Mine way was definitely
Yeah.
You had to sneak
Yeah.
and get that
Oh,
one.
yeah.
I already know.
It was a Carla. What's that? Is that record store? It's called
Karma.
Karma. Yeah, Karma
So I
still
lived
open.
on
Yeah.
38th Street. It was a Karma record store
It's
right
still
there.
there. It's
Yeah, it's still there to this
Yeah.
day, right by the highway.
Yeah, yep.
I used to live in these apartments across the street called Village Square. It was called Village Square at the time, and I used to just walk over there and yeah. I
Get
bought
that.
that was the first CD I had, and I used to put it in a Dreamcast and play it.
Damn.
Yeah, remember that? You could put the
yeah.
CDs in the consoles.
One of those systems used to save the music
Yeah.
to the console. You could play it.
I think on once PlayStation and Xbox started coming,
Yeah.
you could save it. Because I know my original Xbox, I got
the first
tons
one,
of
yeah.
music.
The first one, yeah. You
I got
could
tons
save
of
it.
music ripped on there.
Yeah, it would literally burn it like a CD. Like
and you
the
can
CD.
listen to the music while you were playing the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like some games will let you tap into your music that you got saved on the Xbox or the PlayStation. So I remember playing like Vice City.
Yep.
And you could get in there. You had your radio stations for the car, but then one of the stations was your music that you had on your Xbox.
I don't remember that. What?
Yeah, okay, so look, so
I don't remember that one.
Vice City
Yeah.
and Grand Theft Auto, that all came out on PlayStation first.
Right.
So they released it later on Xbox. I don't know if there was an extra feature that they put because when they released it on Xbox, it came out with GTA 3 and Vice City together in a package.
I remember that.
And I bought that.
I remember that.
So yeah, like literally you jump in the car after you steal it, you can change the radio stations. If you go to the end of the list, it's your music that you got saved on the Xbox.
That's dope.
So I'm on Vice City listening to Lil Jon and all types of shit. On top of the shit they had on there, because that was a stellar soundtrack for a game, bro.
Definitely had good music.
It had great music on that game. That Vice City, that's probably one of my favorite video games ever.
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that at all.
Yeah.
Usher,
but Usher, My Way. They had You Make Me Wanna. Yep. Nice and Slow, My Way.
Man, so that You Make Me Want a video, that's when he had like 3 or
clown?
4. No. You talking about the My Way. Usher,
that was My Way.
Damn, what I say? What was it?
You Make Me Wanna.
Make Me Wanna. It was like 3 or 4 him dancing in the chair. Was that one?
I can't remember what that video was.
I don't remember the video.
Now, I ain't seen no damn videos. Now, say y'all remember.
I was watching no motherfucking R&B videos back then. I was trying to be hard.
Man, I gotta look it up now because I remember it was like 4 or 5 Ushers. Make Me Wanna.
I can't recall that video.
Yeah, man. Top. This is definitely it. Remember, it was like 3 or 4.
Oh, yeah, it was him and JD, right?
Okay, yeah, I do remember. Yeah.
That's when JD had braids. I remember that.
Yeah, see, look.
Oh, yeah.
I do remember that now.
I wonder how old Usher was then.
He probably was like 17,
He was super young.
Yeah.
Man.
I wish Usher dressed like this now because he had some bullshit on the other day. Hey, let me tell y'all something. So if I ever need to get dressed or get fly, the first person I'm going to call is D-Win. Seriously. So I want to know your thoughts on what he had on the other day.
I just actually saw it on Instagram. It seemed like dressing sus is like the new thing. Like, I don't know why cats is on that. Like, looking feminine is like the wave. People love it.
Because do women like that?
I mean, ASAP Rocky out here looking. He had like a whole dress on.
They called this man the prettiest man alive.
Yeah, you saw that?
Well, he called himself the pretty motherfucker, so I mean, I guess it goes hand in hand.
I mean, you can call yourself pretty, but ain't nobody else supposed to call you pretty.
Oh, okay, yeah.
As a man,
I want to be handsome.
Yeah, you ain't finna call me.
I wasn't rocking with Usher's outfit. He got too much money to be dressing like that. Come on,
you know
Usher.
what? He's at Vegas. Not to give him a pass.
But that was like a costume during the performance or something?
I mean, I'm gonna assume because I think he's at Vegas.
He got a residency.
He got a residency. Yeah.
Oh my nigga, I damn near need to see that.
Yeah. I'm almost 1,000% sure he's at a residency. So I said maybe that's part of the show.
Probably.
It could be.
I mean,
but you said so My Way came out in 97 and it said Usher was born in 78. So he had to be, what's that, 18, 19?
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So
Teenager.
depending on what months it was. So yeah.
But yeah, that was the first. That CD was popping. It was on the radio. That joint was smacking.
Yeah.
Do you think this is his best album?
Confessions number
Come
one.
on.
Okay.
Man.
I'm just testing
set you up for that
yeah,
one. He did the little volleyball push up.
Yeah.
But that got him, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
that got him there. Because JD did Confessions too.
That's
JD
all
did My Way too.
Man, we talked about Jermaine Dupri. He is so
like, yo, D-Win, you can
underrated.
work with any producer. Jermaine Dupri would be one of the first people I request to work with.
Come on, he's an underrated GOAT.
Yes. Bro, he wrote all of Bow Wow's stuff.
He wrote all of everybody's
stuff. Yeah.
Yo, TLC.
Man,
do you know he said T.Bai's tone of her voice is based off the way he used to demo singing the songs? That's how she found her swag and singing?
I did not know that.
Look it up on YouTube.
Wow.
JD said that.
That 20-second loneliness.
Bro, Candy in them?
Yeah, bro. We talked about Jermaine Dupri, bro.
JD is the GOAT, bro.
Wow.
People know him.
No. He held his own on the song with Jay-Z.
Yeah, money and
JD was spitting, bro.
You right.
JD was spitting.
Man, Jermaine Dupri got a song with Master P too.
He do.
Do we?
Jay got the shorties and Pete came to party and we got it rocking in the dirty south. He's like, I like platinum, I like gold. Real niggas don't spend money on hoes. It was on I think it was on Ghetto Postage. And I couldn't stand that album.
Nobody listened.
Yeah, that's kind of when P was on the decline.
Yeah. I'm gonna look it up real quick, but
yeah, bro.
He worked with everybody.
Yeah, Jermaine Dupri. Like people know him, but they don't understand.
He the GOAT, bro.
Yeah, they don't understand how much Jermaine Dupri then gave us.
And I know somebody who worked with him personally, so I'm about to definitely hey, can you call him and send him this demo?
Reach out. Yeah,
I'll pay you,
bro. Yeah, reach out because he's legendary.
That's one of my favorite producer artists ever. He dated Janet Jackson, bro.
Ooh,
just for that.
Something else. If I'm not mistaken, I want to say Jermaine Dupri found Kanye.
Did he? Oh yeah, he produced on that album 19, The Life of 1942.
Kanye got a beat on there.
Yeah, he do.
Yeah, man. He Jermaine Dupri, goaty goat.
You know, he was a dancer for the Run DMC and all them on the tour.
So he basically been in the game forever.
And his father's Michael Malden.
So I don't know who that is.
He's like a music exec. Yeah.
Alley-oop.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Alley-oop.
Toss him up.
That Master P album I was talking about ain't even on here.
Oh, it's not on Wikipedia.
No, it's on Wikipedia. Oh. I'm looking on Apple to see if it's on here. That mug ain't on here.
Ain't even streamable.
It sure ain't. Dang, I just wanted to hear the song, but I know I got it somewhere. So I'm gonna put it on the episode. But okay, first album you got. What's an album you got as a gift that was just everything to you?
Oh man, that's a gift. Ooh, okay. Do you remember when we worked at Devereaux's?
Of course.
Do you remember when Glenn gave us a gift card for Circle City, and it was like $100 on it? I don't know if you remember that.
I might not have been there then. Yet.
No, you was there. Because this is when I lived in Chicago. Remember, I used to come back and work on my breaks.
Yes.
So Glenn gave us these.
Man, shout out Glenn.
Yeah, what's up, Glenn?
Hey, shout out, man. Damn.
Me and AI done worked together twice in the past. We was kids. Glenn gave us this little gift card. We had did something in sales or something, like numbers or whatever. He gave us this gift card, and I went to this when Circuit City was open. We had one in Chicago, and man, I went and bought a gang of CDs. I guess you could say that's a gift. I bought Common's B album. Ooh. I bought the Carter 2, I believe. So yeah, I guess you could say that counted as a gift.
So B and Carter 2?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it because I've been saying them. I'm saying it in front of you too. That is one of Lil Wayne's worst albums.
We had this conversation.
Yeah. That's one of Lil Wayne's worst albums.
We argued already about that.
Yeah, I still feel the same
Carlos is like, man, let me pull up the track list.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say his worst album, but it's the worst of the Carters.
What?
Yes.
What's the best one?
I might not even say that because I think Carter 4 I was not feeling.
What's the
Carter
best? What's the best Carter? 1?
3.
For me, 1.
3.
What was on 3? Was that
a milli?
6 foot, 7 foot? All that?
No,
6 foot,
that was
7 foot
4.
was 4.
That was 4.
That was 4.
Dang, 4 was kind of
4 was
good,
decent.
bro.
I think 5 is the one I ain't really care for.
That's the newest
that felt
one, right?
rushed. Yeah, I think that he just had to put that one out. I felt because they was waiting on it.
I don't even count that one in there.
Nah, not really.
Yeah, he shouldn't even named it that. We should have named it something else.
We are gonna do an episode about that.
Okay,
just about people doing certain series because for instance, like Jeezy just did Recession 2.
He had to name it that.
I said the same thing, man, because I love Recession.
Was that
so
the one
much.
that came out after the Gucci? I mean,
Yes.
the Jeezy and Gucci.
Yeah, the day after.
That album wasn't that. It had a couple joints on there, but he shouldn't have. Yeah, he didn't have to name it that.
Recession. Jeezy, man, like you didn't have to do that.
Era, that was when Obama was coming in.
It was different.
That was a different era, man.
But you automatically put it on the same level as the first one when you do that.
Mm-hmm.
Just think about it. When you go from Thug Motivation 101 to 102,
that's a shift.
You know what I'm saying? 102 is hard.
Yeah. 101. Whew.
Yeah, 101 is so. Check this out. I just seen this. By the time this episode come out, it would have been out already. Tomorrow is Record Store Day. I'm looking on there to see because they have like certain shit that comes out on Record Store Day. They have this thing called Thug Motivation, the collection.
All of them? It's
just like Jeezy's, like it's almost like a greatest hits, and it's a clear vinyl. I'm going there first thing in the morning and getting it. I was trying to go ahead and get in one too, but they say I can only buy one at a time. But that's literally coming out tomorrow. But that's what I'm saying, though. When you have a Carter 1 and Carter 2, to me, for Lil Wayne to go from Carter 1 to Carter 2 was a downgrade. For Jeezy to go to Recession 1 to Recession 2, it was a downgrade. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I needed to get better. So I don't like the whole series things because it's even like it's just the standard.
I feel you.
Marshall Mathers LP 2. Nothing compared to the first one.
I think, and especially when the first one is so good because the Blueprint series, the Blueprint series. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yes,
like you more hungrier with that first one too, but right?
Even if Blueprint 2 was a standalone Jay-Z album, it wouldn't have got talked about so bad. Mm-hmm. If it wasn't called the Blueprint.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like that's what made people want to listen to it too. When you add that too,
he had a song with Beyonce. They would have listened to that regardless.
That's
he did
true.
not have to name it Blueprint 2.
And you had a Tupac sample as your first single.
Yeah, he did. I mean, he had a Pharrell song on there.
Kanye was actually on that joint.
Yeah,
Kanye made the beat for me and my girlfriend.
Yep.
Yeah,
what was
Bonnie and Clyde. Yeah, Bonnie
he was on Point Out the Bounce. That's him at the end.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
it's him on the bounce. Made the beat for that too.
No, Timbaland did.
Oh, he did. Timbo, I forgot. Yeah, but yeah, man, I just think that series thing. If you don't,
I agree with you.
If you don't go into it saying I'm going to have this many CDs in this collection, I don't think it comes out right.
True.
Yeah. Because like Lil Wayne actually has more than one series. He has a I'm Not a Human Being.
Yeah.
And he has a few of those too.
When he got the Drought too? Don't he got a couple of those?
Yeah, he got mixtape series as well. Yeah. It puts a standard on it off top before I hear a song. And it's not that I want to hear the same songs that I heard on the first one, but my standard is set so high and we're already connected to that.
Yep.
So when you give it a number on top of something, I am going to expect a certain thing. And I didn't get that with Carter 2. And another reason with that too was because of the beats. There's no many fresh beats.
But he had what, Oh No No on that?
Oh no, that song was booty.
What?
That beat was not hard, bro.
That
beat was not that hard.
What?
Bro.
Hey man, that sounded like it was made on the PlayStation.
Was BMJR on that?
No, that was on the first one.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Woo!
Like he didn't have any beats.
I had to see the track listing, man. I liked Carter too, bro.
I found that Master P and Jermaine Dupri song, but I'm about to find it for you real fast, just so you can see it.
Yeah, that he didn't have. He had no beats on there.
Man, Gilly wasn't writing. You know that's what everybody say.
He wasn't making them beats either.
Look, man.
Okay, Carter 2, The Mob, Fly In, Money on My Mind.
What? Money on My Mind,
okay,
bro?
I'll give you that one.
Come on.
Fireman. I never cared for Fireman.
What?
That beat was okay.
Beat was okay.
In the club, it was hitting.
Mo Fire. I don't remember how that sound.
That was with that little Jamaican chick.
Okay, yeah, skip that one. On the Block skit, Best Rapper Alive.
Yeah.
I mean,
this is when Wayne leveled up, bro.
Lyrically, maybe a little bit.
He was literally number one when this came out, bro. He stepped over Jay-Z.
Okay, I'm gonna just skip on down this list because the rest of them is skip. We already said, oh no. Well, hold on, I'm not gonna skip it because Currency's on here.
I think Currency wrote that whole song.
Oh well, see,
it sounded like it.
So fine.
Yeah.
I wish that I could bring you over here, girl.
Damn, I'm gonna skip that one too.
It took me a while to go back and listen to it.
Hustler's Music.
Whew.
Never care for that song.
What? That's when he started rocking
you
bait.
Tripping on that one.
That's when Wayne started rocking bait, bro.
Yeah, and that started.
Bro, you tripping?
And that started the whole Pusha T
Hey,
beat.
I know.
I bet
that album is in history, bro. That album is in history.
It's a monumental album, but it's not sonically. It's not that
Hustler
great.
Music
man.
was hitting when that came out.
It was
96.3 was playing that thing.
Oh yeah, I still like that song to this day. But if you put it against the sound of Carter 1, there's no comparison.
And 2,
it's apples and oranges.
And see, like the Shooter song, Robin Thicke, I didn't like that.
That blew him up. That's when he became.
I'm a D-boy. I like none of them songs.
I like the song Robin Thicke.
No,
is that the
yeah, yep. But that's when he crossed over, bro.
No.
Wayne,
Shooter?
Wayne,
no.
Well, hey.
Yeah.
Hey,
No.
next.
Just like Carter 3 is what made me. I was already a fan because I'm a fan of Lil Wayne before all this. I had Lights Out. I had The Block Is Hot. I had we played 500 Degrees out.
Yeah,
We play. I don't think Carter 2's messing with 500 Degrees. 500 Degrees.
That's pushing it, bro.
I'm sticking on
just
it.
off the beats, it ain't fucking with it.
But Wayne, me personally, I have always liked The Block Is Hot. Like, if you go back and listen to that song,
we was young niggas, so we definitely liked anything a
Wayne
young nigga was doing.
spitting, bro.
Oh, hell yeah.
Delivery, tone, swag. Like,
Yeah,
Wayne
man.
was spitting, bro. Like, Wayne was getting off, bro.
500
But
Degrees came out in 02.
See, later on, though, like when he was doing like Carter 2 and 3, I think he was putting out better music on his mixtapes.
A lot of people said that.
Than what he was doing on, because I think I got more Lil Wayne mixtapes.
then albums.
Yeah, than albums.
You know what it is with Wayne, though? I think Wayne just records so much music. It's probably confusing for him on what to put out.
He used to make me so mad about that, though, because your mixtapes, you put out 3-4 fire-ass mixtapes, and then your album is trash.
And then he would take other people's songs and make them better,
And he's
bro.
making them better, bruh. That's why Carter 2 was so big, because of the mixtapes. It's not
built it
because
up.
that album was good.
It's crazy. The only essential album he had is Carter 2. Now I'm pissed off.
Because of what he was doing at that time. That's why that album. But if you put essential projects, it would be all mixtapes.
Damn.
That's how Lil Wayne blew, bruh.
You know what's crazy is this one never gets talked about, and I never listened to it till a few years ago. But that Like Father, Like Son, that is hard.
Was it a good album?
It was real good.
It wasn't bad, bruh. It was not bad at all. It's just
Even with
Birdman was
Birdman.
on every fucking song, man.
Stunning Like My Daddy was the joint.
Oh,
that was
they got Stunned Like My Daddy, Leather So Soft.
Oh, Leather So Soft.
They
was
got
the one,
Army
too.
Guns on there.
This mug is hard. Like, if you get a chance, listen to this. Because, like, I was at work listening to it one day. I was sitting there like, I can't believe I've never heard this before.
You had never heard that?
Man, not till a few years ago.
I think that was 06, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Bruh, oh, nah. That album was definitely it wasn't the best thing, but yeah, it was definitely
it was
good.
solid.
It was a
Okay.
solid
It was
album.
solid.
It was a
It was
solid album.
listenable.
Yes.
All right.
It definitely.
Oh, yeah, I'm just looking at the track list. So, Stunned Like My Daddy, First Key with that Pimp C sample. I bought my first key from my baby mama brother.
Yeah.
The beats was hitting.
Oh, the beats was hard.
Production was nice.
Hard.
Oh, yeah.
Like Father, Like Son was hard.
Dude, Birdman
Yeah.
really didn't have to do that much. He didn't really have to kill it because Wayne had him set up, and the production was really good, dude.
Bruh, it was a Wayne album featuring Birdman.
That's all Birdman needed because, like, I bought Birdman's album.
What was his first album?
He had the Pharrell beat.
Was it Birdman? Is that the name of the album?
Number
Birdman?
One Stunner or something, I think it was. Yeah, because it was
It had half him, half the bird.
half the bird. Yeah.
When he dropped Number One Stunner, oh my God, bro.
Number One Stunner was Big Timers though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Big Timers.
Yeah.
Was it Big Time?
Yeah, Number One Stunner was Big Timers. That was on I Got That Work. I think
he killed that song. I got to get Birdman his props on that one. When that
They don't
came
even have the
out,
Birdman album on here.
bruh, I'm looking at it too. I don't see it either.
Because it had What Happened to That Boy.
oh. I wish they would have never beefed, man.
Oh, let me tell you something. I love Pusha T.
Pusha T, you know Pusha T is my favorite rapper ever.
Man.
And I've met him several times.
When he came here, I was like the little kid in the candy store, man. I loved that because he was performing the new album. And when he first came
Hold
on,
up, the Daytona?
If you know was on there.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Oh, wow. How did I miss that?
He came on stage and he's rapping the first verse real fast, pulling up in the 4-door. I'm sitting there like, oh my God. And then he says, if you know, you know.
And then the beat drop.
I
would have been on the floor.
Hey.
I would have passed out.
Man, it was. I got the video on my phone.
Dang.
And we were just, screaming. And what's crazy is so many people I know was in there, but we all just spread out. Like, it was fat up in there. You know what I'm saying? And when he did the songs in order on the album. He just performed the album, and then he would sprinkle stuff in there. So then, like, it'd be a little break. He'd be like, "Fraud niggas, y'all niggas, that's that shit I don't like." Niggas is like,
did he do infrared?
Yes, bro. He did everything.
I would have lost it,
man. It was crazy.
it
was at the Vogue.
Wow,
it was at the Vogue.
Damn,
I don't know why I didn't even know about it. I would have went to that.
That shit was fire. I was like, man, this is it, boy. Cause you know Liz don't know shit about no damn Pusha T, but I was in there. I'm trying to make sure nobody bumping her, but
you geeked in the mud.
I'm bumping too. You know what I'm saying? That was nice.
Yeah.
That was real. Yeah.
You was there too?
Nah, I didn't get to see the Pusha one. I didn't get to see the Pusha one.
That was nice though. Yeah, Pusha is definitely my dog. It would have been nice to hear more of a Pusha T and Lil Wayne go back and forth. That would have been.
Drake didn't have to get involved in that. He should have just let Lil Wayne hold his own. Because Kanye, I mean, he got in it, but he ain't really get in it like Pusha T got in it.
Well, I mean, if what they say is true, it's all Kanye's fault because he's the one that dropped the whole thing about his son to him.
No, they said, you know what I initially heard? He never paid Pharrell for that beat. They said that's what started the beef.
That's Birdman. It ain't, you know.
But that's his man's.
Yeah.
And then they said when the whole Bape situation, when Lil Wayne started, you know, Pharrell and Clips, they pretty much put Bape on.
Oh yeah, for
when
sure.
Wayne started rocking Bape, that's when Mr. Me Too.
Yeah, I did hear that. I did hear that. So, Mr. Me Too was my. Ooh. But I'm gonna tell you something. I like that album, but the thing I don't like about it the most is I feel like the Clips picked bad beats on purpose.
I feel like Pusha T still do that.
He do to a certain degree.
To make you listen to him. I think that's his reasoning behind it. Because he's so lyrical, you would lose it on a hard ass beat.
Yeah.
Like some beats is just too hard for you to spit that hard on.
He do got a couple beats. I'll be like, bro, you should have skipped that one.
But if you listen to his words, you be like, that nigga was killing it though.
Yeah.
So
you know what's crazy is for you young folks, I want to say that Hell Hath No Fury got 5 mics in the source.
It did.
I just listened to that album like 2 weeks
was that
ago.
Grinding?
No,
that
was
Willin'.
Mr. Me Too.
Oh, that one? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was Mr.
That's when
Me
they came
too,
back.
And whamp, whamp, what it do, what it do.
Was that the song with Cameron?
No, that's Popeyes. That's Popeyes.
Yeah, that one on that album?
Nah, that wasn't on that album.
We're gonna school you today. That one had the all I want to do is ride around shining like I can afford
that
it.
Beat?
But see, I didn't like it at first.
That beat was smacking.
Let me see, man. Because Clips my dogs, man. Like
that's when they had got out that little label situation and they came back
because the album was supposed to drop out on Halloween.
Remember they had that We Got It for Cheap series?
Yeah,
they did that mixtape.
That's the first song on here. We got it for
yeah. The dude talking, the Spanish dude.
Yeah.
Pusha T.
See,
got it for cheap.
My shit on here is Keys Open Doors.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, Keys Open Doors.
I said
let your skin crawl. Press one button.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I got a lot of my style from Pusha T.
Hold on,
I'm not even gonna stunt.
Hold on.
A lot of my rap style did come from Pusha.
Keys open doors. Keys open doors.
He just got so much conviction. I ain't sell one. What he said?
I ain't sell one rap dollar in 3 years.
Man, the way he says it still to this day, I'll just randomly be like, I put that on my Lord. My niece was 4 when she felt chinchilla. I was like, that shit is so hard, man.
Hey, man.
Pusha T, man.
And it's just been one lane. Rapping about drugs and God. And
you?
Hey, and I don't.
And I don't get tired of it.
No, you don't. Because he says it so.
And it sounds believable.
The words he used, the way he put it together is so intelligent that you forget you listening to drug talk.
Man,
you forget that.
I've always said, if I could pick 3 rappers to talk about, you know what?
Talk about drugs all day?
Yeah, because I just changed one person. Jeezy.
For sure.
Pusha T and Rick Ross.
For sure.
But I got to give an honorable mention.
Gucci?
No.
Who?
Because to me, this person makes better music. Yo Gotti.
Thank you. Because I was going to cut out and be like, Yo Gotti, my nigga.
As I say, honorable mention.
I ain't never got into Yo Gotti. I never got into Yo Gotti.
Tripping.
Ever.
Check this out. Literally, if you just want to just be updated, listen to the last 3 albums.
Okay.
The last one, he redid the Diplomat song, I'm Ready.
Ooh, that sample was crazy.
And he snapped on it.
I know it got some 808s in it.
But I think one of my favorite songs on there is where he redid that Gangsta Boo, that Where Them Dollars At.
Hey, man.
With him and Black Youngster.
The last
Is that
3,
crazy? I'm going to go check it out.
He was, on Rock Nation. He
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
He's
Man,
still on there.
check it out. I'm
Okay.
telling you, the last 3, banging. They
Wow.
all banging. I'm telling you, 'cause I don't hear a lot of people talk about Yo Gotti, but he always comes with a hit for the club.
Oh, he's been consistent for
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
He's gonna always be on the
gonna always
radio.
get
He
money.
gonna-
Yeah.
To me, he got better with time.
Yep.
Cause I was never like a huge fan of him, but I like Yo Gotti a lot now.
I was always a fan of Gotti, but what pushed me over the edge with him was so I know you're not big on mixtape, but he got the whole Cocaine Music.
Cocaine music.
Yeah, he
Nigga,
got
don't
the
you
whole
hear
series.
music?
I think he up to like 10 or something now.
Damn.
But he did 4.5. That is in my top 3 mixtapes of all time.
It went that crazy,
That
bro?
motherfucker is so hard.
4.5
Is
so it's
Cocaine Music 4.5. He got a 4 and a 5. 4.5 is Drug Talk. So
Yeah.
so he got, but Cocaine Music 4.5. That motherfucker is so hard.
Damn.
So hard. I would put that up against some albums.
Dang.
Yeah, that motherfucker's
Okay.
hard, bro.
Okay, man.
Yeah, Gotti, he's a beast. Gotti is definitely one of my
Definitely respect him.
Oh yeah,
Memphis legend.
Oh
for
yeah,
sure.
easy.
He got a Cocaine Music album. That was recent, 2015.
What 4.5?
No, it says Cocaine Music 2015. It's got to be old though,
That's like the first one.
because it say Gucci Mane and Young Cash.
Ah,
Santana.
yeah, that's the first one. I think they recently started putting mixtapes on the streaming services.
Yeah, he got Song Pleasure P. So I know this definitely.
Yeah. Well, him and Gucci, bro, they've been beefing forever, bro. Like,
yeah, Gucci on there too.
yeah. So yeah,
Man, look, I'm gonna tell you something. No joke. If you go, all of these,
Just slapping.
all
oh
of
yeah,
these,
them. I Am, White Friday.
This is a
Untrapped.
recent one.
Hey.
This 2020.
I'm gonna tell you, the first one I heard was the first time I heard Yo Gotti was on a Gangsta Grills mixtape with DJ Drama. It was
Man.
I Told You So.
Them gangster grill.
Bro, this is like 20 early. I can't remember the year.
2003,
08,
something like
09.
that? Okay.
It wasn't that early. It was maybe whenever, you feel me, Gangsta Grills got to pop around 05, 06. So I
Yeah.
think this was like maybe 07, 08 sometime.
Remember Pharrell Gangster Grills?
Yeah, bro.
And see what's crazy is, like I told Iceman, I was never big on mixtapes. I never listened to any of those like that.
Bro, I could, if I
Revisit
get
them.
time, I would make you a list of 20 mixtapes to listen to.
My dude told me, "What's up, Ronnie?" He's like, "Man, go listen to Big Sean's mixtapes. He said, go
Oh,
listen to all
man.
of them." 'Cause the
Ooh.
only one I learned was the Detroit.
But man, because some of the mixtapes, all of the mixtapes, you got to do what you really wanted to do.
When he did that Lemonade, that Gucci Lemonade song.
Big Sean.
Oh man.
Oh, yeah, I missed all
See, you
that.
missing a lot.
Oh, man.
I am.
because they got to be themselves.
But you know, too, around that time, I was really like in my producer bag.
Okay.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so I like
Yeah, tunnel vision.
when niggas would say, "I don't listen to music but mine," Iceman would tell you there would be times my inspiration, no joke, I would listen to beats or songs that we already did. What can we do better? What can we do better?
This nigga would ride around with 3, 4, or 5 instrumental CDs. It's just CDs with beats he done made, and he'd just ride around listening to.
I do that. I do
Instrumentals.
that now.
Instrumentals.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, but he would have tons of them in the car.
Yeah, but it's
He was-
mine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he taking them out and putting them in like it's an album. But I mean, that's all we did was music.
Yeah, but just think how much, like I said, how much I missed out because of that.
Yeah.
Because I'm literally studying, but like I listen to like the people that I would like, you know what I'm saying, my idols and stuff like that. Like, how can we get something like this? How to get it to sound like this? I remember the first time I figured out what panning was.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because what it was when my headphones went out. I'm like, why can I only hear this shit on the left ear? I'm missing like, and then like somebody did their hook one time and it sounded bad because that right ear was out. I said, oh, we're gonna start putting one vocal in the middle, one on the left and one on the right. Like stuff like that. It's like that's how I learned how to pan vocals on a song.
By listening.
Yeah. We wasn't doing no compressing or nothing. I'm gonna tell them, hey, yell louder on this part.
Yeah.
Speak up on this part. Scoot back from the microphone.
Yeah.
Like that's how we were recording stuff then because we didn't know what we were doing at that time. So yeah, man. Damn. Hold on. So we gotta get one more question in still so we can get back to our freestyling. What is your first concert you ever went to?
Ever in life? Or
I mean, not like the Michael Jackson tour when you was a baby. Like like
something you remember, the first one
you can remember.
one that I can remember is I seen Common at the House of Blues in Chicago, 2006. When I first moved to Chicago, he had
That's your first concert?
that I can remember. That'd probably be the first one I can remember.
Dang.
I didn't go to concerts like that.
Oh, well, I forgot you said your mom was. Because, my first concert was No Limit.
Nah.
I was like in middle school, I think. Middle school or like a freshman.
That's
Something.
how
I didn't go to
mine
no
was. I was in
concerts.
middle school. I think I was like 6th or 7th grade.
Yeah, I ain't going to no concerts during
So
that
how
time.
so how was like because at that time we damn near grown. How was that experience to be? You know what I'm saying? Basically, like grown up, actually being able to like enjoy it because at the No Limit concert, I can't say the words. My homeboy mom is right there. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So I couldn't really like interact with the show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Was it like a really good experience, or did you like want more? Or like was it not enough?
What, at the concert?
Yeah.
Yo, it was dope. Michael Jordan was there. I saw Michael Jordan.
What?
Yeah, he was there.
You said Common B?
Common, the B album.
I mean, that's a classic. That's would you say that top 5 albums for you?
I wouldn't put it in the top 5.
Okay. But
It's a great album.
top 25?
20, nah.
Top 25?
20, it's a lot of good music out there. I don't
There's
know
a
if
lot
I-
of good music.
I don't know about
25 is harder than you
But I
think.
know
50.
he's super duper
Yeah,
in the lyrics. That's why I'm
yeah,
I
saying.
put
yeah.
top 50, yeah. For
Fee Ray
sure.
said number like 3 for him, I think.
B?
He might have, man, I gotta look at my text. He might have said number 1.
Damn.
I don't know about number 1.
I mean, there's no skips on there.
Nah, Kanye really
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
revived him.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
he
oh,
gave him some.
I
some-
would say that is easily, even with his own projects, production wise, that's probably Kanye's top 3 production albums, period.
Yeah, I
Oh,
agree.
yeah.
I agree.
Because like he said, he literally brought Common back to
Nah,
life.
he did.
Hands
he did.
down.
Resurrected. So to me, that gives it extra points off top.
For sure.
You know what
I
I'm
agree.
saying? Yeah. So,
But I'm leaving. We leaving out the door, and Michael Jordan was right there.
yeah, I mean,
I'm just looking at Michael Jordan. I'm like, that's Jordan? What?
damn. MJ fade away.
Michael
Whoa.
Jordan. So that was the first concert that I can remember that I went to. Yeah, I didn't go to concerts like that growing up.
It's crazy because I didn't realize how much I miss him until now.
Yeah.
With the whole pandemic thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we was getting big on like concerts right before like me and my wife would travel.
Yeah, y'all went seen Crit that time. Remember, like, dang,
We traveled to
went
see
that.
Crit. We traveled to see Travis Scott.
Dang.
Travis Scott, that's probably top 2 concerts I've ever been
He
to
be lit.
in my life.
And see, I seen Travis Scott when he opened up for Rihanna.
Dang.
Yeah.
How was that?
He couldn't be Travis Scott like he wanted to because he had limited time.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have.
Was he turned?
Oh yeah. So there's a video, and there was like a little white kid in the crowd rapping his lyrics. That was that concert that we went to.
Okay.
And then what's crazy is the same night, Rihanna had gave the microphone to somebody in the crowd, and the dude was singing. He was killing it. It was the same night. They posted those clips. It was from the same night.
Wow.
And the dude was singing, and Rihanna gave like the little stank
Yeah,
face
the
of the
little
guy in the
face, like,
crowd.
yeah.
We was there. And that was the day we said, we are never not going to be on the ground or close, because we were kind of far back. So we really couldn't see Rihanna at that time. But that shit was lit.
See,
The Anti-album, which is her best album.
I saw you in Raylan talking about
that
it.
debate.
I
You
saw
saw
that
that
episode.
debate.
Yeah, I saw it.
see, and it depends with the concert because for Travis Scott, we was sitting up. We was in Oakland for the show.
Ooh,
This is right before they shut down Oracle.
I was in the Bay. Ooh.
Yeah, this right before they shut down
It's
Oracle.
Astro World.
Astro World too.
Oh,
that
man.
shit was
So-
This
lit.
with the roller coasters. Oh man,
My nigga. So
Whew.
we was up some, but as we was watching the show, I was like, I'm glad we are, because if you was on the floor, you would miss everything going on because it was so much. This nigga
Like
had,
Kanye shit,
bro.
I was on the ground
Bro,
and we
he
were
did-
under the fucking thing the whole time.
But he did a whole 30 minutes where 2 giant screens came up from the ground and he showed videos on the screen as he's performing.
oh man.
So if you're on the ground, you can't see what's on this big ass screen.
But you can
Yeah.
see.
You
him.
can see him. So he made sure that you could see him on the ground. He made sure that the people in the stands was interacted too. Like he put up a 30-foot astronaut at the end, bruh.
Damn.
Blew it up. Like what the fuck, bro? You got 2 stages.
I wonder how much he had to spend.
They said it was so much money for that. Like some of the shows he couldn't get off because they couldn't put up all the stuff. You know, they tore up one of them stadiums because they couldn't pull the show off because they couldn't get all the stuff up for the show.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
Motherfuckers love that dude, man. Motherfuckers
It's his,
love
it's
that
his
dude.
energy, bro.
It's definitely his.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
Bruh, just like we're not even the biggest Travis Scott fans.
His energy.
But just to go to that show, like I was like, Jesus.
and then the
this
whole
is
crowd be like
the whole
Oh, yeah.
rocking
crowd,
with him, bro.
He got mind control.
bruh. Like
He know how
these
to own the
niggas
stage.
They
Yeah.
mosh pitting up in the balcony, bruh.
Dang.
They're mosh pitting in the balcony. Like y'all gonna die if somebody falls, bruh.
I mean, bro, can you imagine an entire arena rapping your song, bro?
I get those goosebumps every time.
Hey, for
Like,
real,
like,
for
look,
real.
like the security guard sitting there doing security,
Yeah,
rapping
just-
your
oh,
song.
yeah.
Just everybody, man. Yeah, it was an experience.
His
it was an
Netflix.
experience.
You seen his Netflix?
Oh, that
I
shit was
have.
fire.
That shit was
Man, I
hard.
watch it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watch that joint a lot.
That shit was real good. I like that. I like that a lot, man. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this because I got to pick up my son in 30 minutes. Do I want to break now and get him or keep going? Because I want to talk to you about just some other D-Win stuff too.
Break and go get him.
You want to break
Yeah,
and go
yeah.
get
We
him?
we got to get this in, man.
We gotta
Okay.
get this in. We gonna break.
Hey, I
y'all,
got a limited
man.
time. I ain't got no. Yeah, break and go. Get him.
Okay.
I got time. I got time.
You got time?
I got time.
Yeah, I got
Okay.
time.
I'm gonna break that. Hey,
We coming back.
we coming right back. Come right back.
We family too, so.
Shit, 70,000.
Oh man, I can't wait to see what Shannon Sharp is talking about.
He
I
just,
just-
he just pulled that up.
Really?
He was
With
just
the
like,
Mountain Dew.
Yeah. I just seen it. I can't.
He just literally pulled it up.
Hey, he's a nut, man.
I was telling him I like the picture with him smoking the black.
Oh yeah, he's wild.
The one
bro.
where he be having the,
Yeah,
Cause he still act like a nigga. So,
I love it.
you know what I'm saying?
I love
He
it.
ain't
I love
afraid
it.
to be
I
a
love
nigga
it.
on TV.
I love it. Okay, man, we are back, man. I had to be a parent, man. Hey, it be like that sometimes. I had to go pick up my son from daycare. He ain't driving yet. We got another 13 years, but yeah, man, we are back, man. We are still here with my brother D-Win, man. I don't even remember the last thing we said, so I do want to get back to more of my brother's backstory as well, man, because this is part of going down memory lane. I remember, so another story. I was D-Win's hype man
Yep.
at the.
I remember.
Yeah, what was it called? StarQuest?
Yeah.
I was D-Win's hype man at
Adam
StarQuest
CJ
at the Madam
Theater.
Walker. And another thing, man, Fee Ray made that beat.
Yep.
Just to show you how far back we go. And then another thing, Poindexter was a little kid. Then he told me he remembered me being there with D-Win at StarQuest.
Damn.
Just to take it on back. So you got to think, I've always been like a champion of my friends or championing them. So these were two of the best lyricists to me. The guys I'm sitting next to right now, which is Iceman and D-Win. So I always would just put them high on a pedestal. So right after we do that, D-Win, I want to say about a year or so, if not right after, you moved to Chicago.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So
I did a semester at IUPUI, and then I moved to Chicago.
Dang.
That January. Yep,
So-
I did a
so-
half semester.
So what got you to even go there? Because Chicago isn't far from us. It's not like you doing what people doing now, moving to Atlanta or moving
Right.
to Texas. Chicago is a 3-hour drive for us. So what made you make that trip?
My boy Prosper kept calling me. I'll be in class at IUPUI. Yo, we just seen Beyonce at Macy's
Damn.
when she had the house of Darion.
And Beyonce wasn't
Remember that?
Beyonce then.
Yeah, this is when she was like
She was starting.
she was starting.
I think she had started solo by then, so
She had just
was
left-
big.
she had
was
just left
big.
Destiny's
Yeah.
Child. She had the B-Day album.
That was already out then?
Was
I
it B-Day
believe
or
so.
Crazy in Love?
This was after Crazy in Love,
This is
I
after.
believe.
Oh well, she was Beyonce,
she
by
Beyonce,
then.
yeah.
She was, but
Beyonce.
not the
I mean, yeah,
she was
now, yeah.
like a rocket. Like she
Yeah,
was
coming up, yeah.
It might have been the B-Day album.
B-Day
I
was
believe.
06, so she was
Yep,
Beyonce
yep.
then.
Yeah.
Yep, that was 06, yeah.
She
that
was
album.
Beyonce then.
Then my boy just kept calling me, bro, yeah, come to Chicago, bro. We grew up together. I'm like, all right, bro, I'm going to drive up. It's only 2.5, 3 hours away.
right.
So
Yeah.
I was working at Devereaux's, going to IUPUI, and every 2 weeks, every time I got a check, I would go to Chicago.
Let me tell y'all something about them Devereaux's checks. $7.25 an hour. And this nigga talking about driving Chicago and gas like $4, boy.
Bro, and I had a Toyota Tercel.
Damn, I remember
That
that
white car.
Yeah. Hey, my man, his shit looked like a slug bug.
Yeah.
But that motherfucker got him everywhere, bro.
Man,
I remember that car.
That was my favorite car.
Damn, Siri, we talking to you about now.
$15, I'm good.
Yeah,
You know
definitely.
what I'm saying? So I just kept going, and then I was like, you know what?
that car make the Chicago and back, bro.
I had that car up until like 2011, 12.
Did you sell it or did it just
It
stop?
broke down. Yeah, it broke down.
Okay.
The engine blew out.
Oh man,
I didn't
Hey.
get like an oil change or something, and it
Oh,
blew
okay.
out.
Yeah. Damn, boy, if you'd have kept that money, it probably still been
Still be
$15.
That was my baby, man. That was one of my first cars,
Hey,
man.
when you get it, when you get your money, when this clothing line take off, you go get you one.
Go back and get one.
back and
Like
get
Luda.
one.
You know Luda? You know Luda?
Yeah, I see.
You know what I'm saying? Luda
his
still-
Acura. He got his
Yeah,
Acura.
he still got it.
His first one. Yep,
Yeah.
and fixed up.
Got to.
Okay.
Got to.
I'm put that on the list. But
Yeah, man.
that's how I got to Chicago. My friend kept telling me to come up, man, it's lit, come up, drive up. And I kept going. Then I was like, man, you know what? I'm going to just get in college and move. I never traveled growing up. I never went nowhere, really. Never
Yeah.
been on a plane until I got to Chicago and went to Miami. So I didn't really do a lot. I didn't really do it. I never went to concerts. I was really sheltered, really in church,
Yeah.
very confined. So once I got grown, I was like, you know what? Let me see what this is about. And I'm the only one in my family, like of my generation, has moved. Like
Everybody's here.
My entire family is here. My whole family is here
Dang.
on both sides, to
So-
my knowledge.
So that was just crazy for you to even make the move. Like what's crazy about that? You could have inspired somebody in your family. And you don't even know it.
Just by
Darius-
moving.
Darius did it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like seriously.
I got a lot of backlash for it too, because certain cousins, like, they was like, man, you don't even come around, shut up, you can't talk about family issues and stuff like that. Like, it was some of that vibe too. Like,
and I don't know. I can't speak for other races, but I feel like that's a black people thing.
It
It's almost
is.
like you think you
Right.
better than, because it's just like, but people don't realize that you have to do things for yourself for
I
you to
know.
be happy. You really do. You know what I'm saying? Because I tell my kids, y'all are not gonna be happy if I'm not happy. because y'all literally feed off of my energy. When I'm upset, y'all get upset. It's almost like the when you see the mom cry and then the baby starts crying too.
Yeah.
It's literally the same thing.
Yeah.
So it's almost like maybe they might have been in a bad way. So it's almost like he think he doing good. Let's make him feel like we feel. Not that they're saying that.
Vibe, that's how I felt.
That's the
and
vibe.
I wasn't in the streets. A lot of my cousins, they in the streets. I wasn't on that, so it was just like I was different. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't on that, so I said, all right, I'm a risk taker. You know what I'm saying? So I just said, forget it, I'm gonna go. And I got in college, paid all the little application fees, and then I moved by myself. I had no help. My mother didn't even help me. Like, I just left. I think my brother had just got shot around that time, so she couldn't really help me. Almost died. You know what I'm saying? He pulled through, but I still had to go. I had an obligation. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what got me to Chicago. And when I got there, oh man,
the floodgates open.
it was the culture there, bro. It was like a culture shock.
I remember, man, and you got to think, y'all, this is way before Instagram. I would see like the little like videos and like clips and pictures you were posting stuff. I remember one thing you did, and I thought it was one of the tightest things you ever did. It was you and a few other people, and y'all redid that Michael Jordan pose holding the ball.
Oh, yeah.
And you showed the process. I'm thinking like, this nigga holding a basketball? But they have the ball already on a stand.
Yeah.
And they had the hands. So I'm sitting there, there's no way that girl holding that ball.
Yep.
But he showed the process, which people really weren't doing. But I remember that.
That was 2012.
Dang, for real?
Yeah.
I remember that because I was like, man, D-Win doing it. You know what I'm saying?
I remember seeing stuff like, this nigga's famous, bro.
Yeah,
like he
yeah.
left and got famous, bro. Like for real.
And we never thought like, oh, D-Win forgot about us. We proud.
Yeah,
we
it's like
happy.
I know somebody that did it and then made it. Like,
Yeah,
like didn't
man.
you feel me? Because like none of us had moved and took off like that.
Look, man, I'm telling you, I cannot think of a time where I have an inbox text or call D-Win, and he, even if he was busy, he would hit me back. Or even say, give me a minute, bro, I'll get back to you. You know what I'm saying?
We always had that relationship. Though,
always.
Forever.
You know, so for him to be,
what.
so he's out there in Chicago, and like I said, we can see him. He doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Now he's like in a group. I want to say you had something on MTV one time.
Yeah.
Like I remember all these things.
They called me.
Who?
MTV.
How does that go? So go into like, how does MTV call you?
Because MTV ain't got no name. Like, hey man, this is Carlos. Hey, it's MTV.
Literally. So this is when MySpace blew up. You know what I'm saying? So this is like 2000.
Was I on your top 8? No, I'm bullshit.
That was a thing.
That was a serious thing. It was a serious thing.
Bro, what's up, bro? I ain't in your top 8.
Motherfuckers fall out over that.
Oh,
like for
my
real.
God.
That was a thing.
What's crazy is what I had to do when I had that. It had to be Cutbox artists only.
I feel you.
Yeah.
It had to be cut.
That's what it ended
had
up
to be
being.
Cutbox
Remember you had
only.
the music player right there?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Pick your backgrounds and shit.
Yep.
Damn MySpace. But yeah, so
they had a website called bestmusiconcampus.com.
okay.
Wow.
This when the internet first started blowing
Booming
up.
like that,
MySpace,
yeah.
Facebook started in 2006. So this is when Facebook started. This is before Facebook. Yeah, this is before Facebook. This is about 2007, 2008, somewhere up in there. I'm at the crib with my girl. You know what I'm saying? We chilling, and then so they made a website, Best Music on Campus. I'll go on there, upload one song. Kept it moving, didn't think nothing.
Was it your song or was the group song?
It was the group. It was my. So I always been into marketing, right? So this is during the time where groups was blowing up. So it was Pac Div. It was the Cool Kids.
Oh, and you in Chicago too.
You know what I'm saying?
Cool Kids in Chicago. Yeah.
Pac Div is this group in the West Coast. It was you and I, Thursday and YO, which is still my home. We still homies to this day. It was good.
Yeah. What's up?
All these groups was blowing up. You know what I'm saying? They had this video called Beautiful Day on MTV. So I'm just like, dang, it'd probably be a better idea for me to be in a group than for me to be D-Win by myself. So Johnny Rocket, Lance Skiiwalker, we were cool.
Hold on. A same person?
Same person. He changed his name.
Hold on. I remember y'all were the Rocketeers, right?
Yeah.
Johnny Rocket is Lance Skiiwalker.
Yeah.
Do you know who that is? Okay, I'm trying to make sure I'm saying it right. Producer for Kendrick Lamar?
He did some stuff for Kendrick. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you were to look at a TDE roster, you would see.
Yeah.
You
saying putting the TDE behind it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
okay. Go ahead.
All right, we had this song called "Stupid Fresh."
I'm in shock right now.
It was my song, but then I was like, it'd probably be better if we do the group. On his MySpace page, when we first met, he had Johnny Rocket and the Rocketeers. That was his. You remember the headline?
Yes.
I was like, hey, bro, let's be the Rocketeers. And he like, all right, cool. So
he live in Chicago too?
He live in Chicago.
Okay.
I met him just getting off work, got on a bus. It was him, his sister, and his her boyfriend or something. And they were talking. I just got on the bus, sat down, and he was like, man, I ain't got no artist to work with, yada, yada, yada. I'm a producer. I said, bro, I rap.
Just simple as
Damn.
that.
I said, bro, I'm a rapper. And he's like, for real, you rap? Like, yeah, bro, I'm a rapper. And this was, at the time, I was nobody. I didn't have a name. Nobody knew me in Chicago.
Yeah.
So, no. This is when I kind of started. I was running through the college circuit.
Yeah.
So I was performing.
That was a big thing back in the day.
I was running through the college circuit. So I had a little name. So he went to Atlanta and then he came back and I was like, hey, bro, I got a show. He came to the show and I killed it. And he saw, I was like, hey, bro, let's rock.
Let's get
We
it.
started making music. We made Stupid Fresh. Put it on the Best Music Campus website. MTV called me.
If you can get us that song, I want to put it in there.
Yeah, I still got it.
Okay.
They called me and said, hey, yo, so we doing this online reality show with HP, and we're gonna have all these computer tech people remix a song. Can you send us the session for the vocals? I'm like, what? They're like, yeah, we need you to send it to me. So I called my boy JL. Shout out to JL. JL was good. Shout out to Mark Bird. Them some of my people. Mark Bird, actually, he working with he's done some stuff on The Life of Pablo. He's done some stuff with he just did some stuff with 2 Chainz too.
Hey man, the stuff 2 Chainz been posting here lately been straight fire.
Yeah.
Like best work. So shout out to him.
Yeah, this one of my OGs. This one of my big bros. So I called JL. JL sent over everything. So that's how we got on the show. And then they hit me again and was like, yo, we doing this online video game about Depp. It was called MTV Depp Ski. And they was like, we want to use your song for the soundtrack. Then they called me again and said, y'all nominated for an MTV Woody Award. I'm like, what?
Damn.
We got nominated for a MTV Award. No, look. They said, no, look.
Go ahead.
So,
preach, Pastor.
so we on the show. It's on my Instagram. I reposted the clip. So we on the show. We did like a little clip. And then they said, yo, so for the intro of the show, we want to like use your vocals from Stupid Fresh, the song. We want to use your vocals for the intro.
Yeah. We
want to chop up your vocals and play it under some like alternative music. So they did that. So we didn't win the award, but we got the press. They didn't pay us nothing. They paid us a couple $100, but we got paid or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's how I got in the game, bro. That's how
So what was the time span from
this all the same year.
So MTV called you 3 times.
Yep. I still got the emails.
In the
I can
same
show y'all.
year.
I still got the emails.
Oh, I believe you.
Oh yeah, this
I can show you the
I'm
contract.
just trying to.
I found it in my Yahoo is so much better than Google. Oh my God, Gmail and Yahoo Mail.
Yeah.
Yahoo, I have stuff from that 2006 still.
Damn.
Man, I had instant messenger. I don't even want to see them messages.
Hey.
Bro, I found the contract from MTV. I have it. I found it recently. I looked it up.
That's crazy, man.
So
So-
that happened in 1 year.
So in the span of a year, MTV called you 3
I was
times.
lit. People still don't like me because how I was acting. I was lit.
hey, you never treated me no difference. I don't care how they feel.
I was
I
lit.
mean,
I thought I was a celebrity.
What's
for
the
real.
person supposed to feel though? You got MTV calling you 3 times in a year.
And this is when Chicago was like
Yeah.
blowing up. This when the streetwear scene, you know how the SBs is popping.
Hell yeah.
This when all of that first started
Yeah.
happening. This when like streetwear started with leaders and Vic Lloyd and them. Like this is during the era of that.
Damn. So this
Rocky
is
Fresh, YP, like all these. Sean Mack was killing. It's like all these artists were blowing up.
remember Rocky Fresh? He was signed MMG.
Yeah.
This is before MMG.
Yeah.
He was just coming on the scene.
You know what's crazy is there was something going on in Chicago one time, and you introduced me to some guy. I'm still friends with him on Instagram now. I think his name is Hustle Simmons.
Oh yeah, Hustle. Yeah, Hustle. Let me say, Hustle is actually how I got in the scene. It was Hustle Simmons. He put me on his shows, and that's how I got known in Chicago.
Now, I want to say he was like Rocky's.
He's still his manager.
Yeah. So yeah, D-Win. I'm just friends with him. I don't talk to him or anything like that.
He was pretty much like he threw like the dopest events, and he hosted the events, and we went to college together.
Damn.
And I would beg him like, yo, put me on the show, bro. Let me just open up, like, please. And he was just like, nah, bro, your music whack. And then I would come back, like, listen to this. And he was like, all right, I'm going to put you on. And that's how I got on. That's how I got in that scene.
But, I mean, it's cool because, I mean, the first time I played my uncle some beats, rest in peace.
Hey,
I don't know if you was there or not that day. I played them beats for him.
What'd he say?
He said, nephew, these motherfuckers whack. And I'm sitting there like, I'm vibing with my shit. You know what I'm saying?
I killed this.
And he bobbing his head to the beat, and he's just like, yeah, these motherfuckers whack. I mean, he was so cool about it. He was like, but him and Day-Day's mom told me the same thing. They were like, man, if you're going to give somebody a negative, give them a positive.
There's a positive with it.
I like that.
And he was like,
cool.
these motherfuckers is whack, but they got potential.
Boom.
Mm-hmm.
He said, go back and make these better. Now, this is me very first learning Fruity Loops. I didn't even know this motherfucker had a piano roll where you can.
Still using the little.
I'm using the bar
things,
to make it so the sounds doom. That's all it is, not the doom.
And you dragging them.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's all it was. So he was like, you have potential. You just have to figure this out. This is Fruity Loops 4. They on 20 now.
Sheesh.
And I had to go over my homeboy's crib to even make the beats. I didn't have no computer.
Dang.
And we had to buy the burnt CDs.
Yep.
So now we're making a beat. One, putting it on a CD.
Mm-hmm.
Go over there the next day, make another beat. Now you got 2 beats on another CD. So you throw the other one away. Like, that's how we were doing it then.
Dang.
But he, like you said, oh boy, he told me my shit was whack. But then, not that I'm like this big old producer or anything, but after a while, my uncle's rapping on my beats.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Remember A-Dog?
Yeah, I do remember
So
him.
A-Dog and my Uncle Ike are like best friends.
Dang.
And so they were rapping on my beats after they told me my shit was trash.
That's crazy, bro.
That's how it be.
That's how it be. So
how
like
it be.
just to show you, like, if he's telling you it's not good enough, he obviously knows something. And like what's crazy is he really was letting me down nice. Like, your dude, he really let you down. Like, he can see you putting the work in.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But he's just like, hey, just go. And
Work harder.
Yeah, it made you better.
Keep going.
So,
Yeah, that's how I got in that space. Him, single-handedly, he put me on his shows and let me
shout
open
out
up.
Hustle Simmons, man.
Shout out to Hustle, man.
Damn.
Much love.
Dang.
I name names. A lot of people, they try to take the credit and they don't want to give people the flowers who helped them get there. I'm going to say everybody's name who helped me, bro, because it was a lot of people who,
Oh yeah.
you know what I'm saying, put me in that
Yeah,
position.
you
But
definitely
that's how I got to Chicago initially, and that's how I got in the group. We became the Rocketeers, and then we started opening up for, like, we opened up for Big Sean, Currency.
And this was kind of like when Big Sean and Currency was like really, really like.
This is when Currency was with Dame Dash. Remember that when he had the Rockefeller chain?
I remember
When
Currency.
Creative Control was doing the videos? Oh my! This is when
I do
Currency
remember
was.
that. I do remember that.
See, I remember when Currency was first on No Limit.
Nah, this after that.
Yeah, it had to be.
This when he started wearing the sneakers. This is when he started the fly. When him and Wiz
Him
kind
and
of.
Wiz was doing the how fly and all that.
I got flown to Memphis. My homeboy opened the store and flew us out and let us open up for Currency.
Damn. We opened up for Currency too.
We did.
Sold out to Emerson. We were selling so many tickets at the Emerson because we had a really good relationship with Emerson. Like, we never like paid. And I know a lot of people did, but we never had to pay to do a show there. But we were selling so many tickets for the Currency show, they thought we brought him there.
Dang.
We made them motherfuckers so much money, and it was just like, it helped Cutbox get a step further at that time.
Y'all went crazy.
Man, it was sold out. So
What?
I mean, even though it's
Dang.
Emerson Theater, it's not a big place. We performed in front of a sold out crowd at Emerson Theater in front of Currency
That's crazy.
If I'm not mistaken, we went on.
right before him.
Yeah.
No,
Or was it one more after us?
it was Cap G,
Okay.
and Cap G,
Cap
had
G was
did a
just
movie.
coming off of Dope, the movie Dope.
Oh, okay.
And
That ain't
yeah.
that long ago.
Nah, this was
No.
2015, 16,
Yeah,
something like
Ain't
that.
that long ago?
Yeah, so it was Cutbox, Cap G, then Currency.
Dang, Cap G blew up.
Yeah,
After that, yeah, because
Yeah.
nobody knew him at that time here,
Right.
at least.
you know who he works with, right?
Ooh.
For real.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I seen him post pictures.
I think he's on I Am Other.
Oh, nice.
I think so. I mean, I don't know for sure, but Pharrell always shares stuff too. So got to be
what's
some
up.
kind of cut there somewhere. So damn, man.
So, what happens after the
MTV shit.
MTV shit?
It
Because
slowed
anybody,
down.
I was about to say, anybody else would just think that you about to take off now.
Man, it slowed. It was this when I realized people only rock with you for where they feel like you popular or you. We kind of slowed down. We kind of started doing our own thing, and then I started back doing my solo thing. He started doing his solo thing. Alpha Live, y'all remember Alpha Live?
Yep.
Hey man, dude
Yeah.
called me the other day.
Yeah.
I love you, bro. Thanks.
I need his number. You know I'm about to go back out there.
Yeah, that's my dog.
I've known Alpha Live since I was a little boy.
It was
You know what I'm
crazy as he's calling him Alpha Live. That's how you know him from a long time ago.
Yeah.
Because we
Hell,
only
yeah.
he's just Alpha.
Yeah, he's just Alpha.
Yeah.
But we've
yeah.
always
I
called
still call him
Alpha.
that. Yeah, I
Alpha
still to this
Live.
day.
Man, look, the last episode, I don't know if you got to watch it yet, but I was talking about when 625 and Trilogy broke up. It broke my heart because that's like the first thing I knew when I moved here.
So Brooklyn Ben, he's their
Yeah.
manager.
I'm friends with him.
Prosper, that's his little brother. So I've been knowing
What the fuck?
Prosper is his little
bro?
brother. Yeah. So
I'm friends with all these people, and I don't even know. Like, I know the people kind of.
Yeah.
But
Kevin,
Oh my
Kevin,
God,
is that his
man.
name? The other dude that was 625? That was
Yeah.
my barber.
This him?
Yep.
This
That's
is-
Brooklyn Ben. Yeah.
This is my friend on Instagram.
Yeah, so his brother is my friend I've known since middle school. So I've been knew about 625 because his brother was like managing them, and he used to be a barber. I don't know if he's still a barber, but he used to be a dope barber.
Bro, I'm learning too much shit today. I'm like, like seriously,
a learn
man.
overload.
Because man, like certain things, but like
Because remember they got signed. We working at Devereaux's. Remember
Yeah,
that? They
bro,
had that song on that radio.
bro, that was a big
Yeah.
deal.
Remember that?
Let me tell you something. I used to read album credits, and this is no joke. Remember Diddy had the Press Play album?
Yep.
Yeah.
That shit's fire.
Yep.
First of all, he thanked Ready Rock
Yeah. Oh,
in the
dang.
credits, bro.
Damn.
I was
Dang.
like, well, did he? Swear to God, I'm gonna look it up and find it because I got the CD. Man, I was blown away when I seen. I was sitting there like, he just thanked the Indianapolis DJ in his thank yous. Diddy's always been, you know what I'm saying, top tier. But go ahead, Brooklyn Ben, Alpha Live, Prosper.
So I know
man.
them forever,
Yeah.
since I was a kid. So, Rocket, I don't call him Lance. I still call him Rocket.
Yeah.
Lance is his real name,
Okay,
but I still call him Rocket.
yeah,
Alpha Live hit me up and was like, "Yo, I'm doing this music festival in Broad Ripple Music Festival, whatever. Man, y'all should come and rock."
bro. Oh my goodness. So I made a beat for Alpha, and Alpha opened up for the Cool Kids, and it was right before that.
Dang.
Bro, oh my goodness, yeah. Straight up. Because this is right after the whole 625 thing. And I made
Yeah.
this beat. Bro, Shadow came to my house. Night Sun. He was like, is there any samples in this beat? I said, no. And I showed him the Fruity Loop session of the beat that I made. Because I think he was managing Alpha at the time.
He was. Yeah, he was.
And so he came to my crib, and you got to think, this is another guy that's like a big dog, the Night Suns.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is right before that.
This might have been when him and Firearms was roommates. Remember they was roommates at one point and they lived downtown? I used to go to their crib all the time.
Bro, this is like this is history lesson 101. My bad. I won't interrupt you more. Continue, bro. I'm sorry.
So we went and did the show. It was me, Mickey, Mike Monday, DJ A, Fly Kid, Rocket, me. We drove from Chicago. We did the show. I introduced Rocket to Alpha. Me and Rocket start kind of going our separate ways or whatever. We did a mixtape. It came out. We did it with Ill Roots. This one, Ill Roots first. We knew Mike Wax. We've known Mike Wax since Facebook.
Yeah.
We were the first group he interviewed went on when Ill Roots first started. So we had somebody from Chip the Ripper. Remember Chip the Ripper?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Could he change his name to like King Chip or something?
Chip. So Kevin, which was his manager, we knew Kevin. Kevin, we was actually about to sign with Slab Up. Slab Up is the label, but they had too much stuff going on with Chip. So Kevin was like, "Yo, I'm gonna let my boy Kanal. Kanal is his best friend. I'm gonna let Kanal manage y'all." So Kanal started managing me and Rocket. We were doing Rocketeers.
Yeah.
We did our first mixtape, Stylish Shoes and Color Jeans, DJ Ozone, which very popular DJ in Chicago.
Yes.
We dropped that. We did our first music video, and then I don't know. We just kind of started going our separate ways. We had been doing music together for a minute, for at least like 4 or 5 years or whatever. So Rocket went to L.A. Alpha was running Dope when it was called Dope Couture. Actually, he opened the store. He was like the store manager.
I remember when Alpha left.
Remember they was in Bloomington, and then they moved to L.A.
So check this out. Before Alpha left, I went to his storage with him. He was just giving me shit.
Dang.
I have a pair of Adidas upstairs right now, all pink, purple, and blue, and it's like a sock with the Adidas that goes inside the shoe. I have them upstairs now, and I barely wear them because when we get him on here, I'm gonna wear them bitches. Bro, he gave me coats, he gave me shirts, he gave me so much. He's like, bro, just take whatever you want. He said, I can't take this stuff with me.
That's just how he is.
Yes. I do. I'm telling you, I talked to him yesterday.
Yeah, when I got to
phone.
LA, I saw him like every day, almost every week. Like,
I love that dude, man.
Yeah, that's my big bro, man. We ain't talked in a minute, but it's all love, man. That's
he don't talk on the phone on Sundays. That's what he told me. He say
I can respect that.
He cuts off the world on Sundays, but
that's
yeah.
cool. So Rocket go to Dope. He gives Alpha a hard drive, CD. I don't know what he gave him. He gave him a hard drive. This one, flash drives was popular.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Rocket leave. Rocket get a call. Hey man, Kendrick was just in the store. I just threw your beats on, and he's literally down the block. Come back. That's how he got with T.D.E. Alpha Live put him with T.D.E. That's how that happened. Yeah, Alpha Live did that.
Damn.
Rocket told the story on the blog, but he didn't name Rock. He named my name, kind of shaded me, like kind of downplayed because they said, so what was up with the Rocketeers? Oh, D-Win, some dude I used to know. He kind of downplayed me, and then he told the story, but he didn't give Alpha's name. Like Alpha Live is the reason why he got with T.D.E. T.D.E. didn't just discover him. Alpha Live did that single-handedly. He'll tell you. If you ask him, he'll tell you. He'll never talk about it, but he introduced him to Kendrick because he knew Kendrick. He knew that whole crew because this is when Kendrick was rocking Dope a lot, so they would come in the store a lot.
This is like Michael Jordan Kendrick, the 23 song he had or whatever.
Yeah.
This was before Section 80 Kendrick.
Yeah. So he was with them. But I couldn't say no. He told me like, man, I just signed with T.D.E. So he got with them for a couple years, and then he came out a couple years later.
Bro, they just posted something the other day. I want to say it was on the T.D.E. page, and it was. I'm about to look real quick, so I follow all them, but I don't know. Maybe it was Punch's page, Punch's or Top Dogs. One of them, I don't know, but they just posted like he had something coming. I don't know what page it was on, man. But I had just seen something, but just the
Top Dog page ain't Top Dog. It's like start with a K or something.
Yeah, it's like Dangerous Cooper or something. I'm trying to see. Here, go right here. This is it.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that.
Yeah, I mean, I looked at it, but I was doing something, so I really couldn't listen to what it was, but it didn't catch my attention. Not to downplay him or anything,
Right.
but I got a lot of shit going on too.
Yeah.
But damn.
But yeah, that's how that happened. And then yeah, you know, niggas get on act like they don't know you. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to keep it moving.
That's just crazy, man, because like there's certain things I've done, and not that I've done like just the biggest things in the world or anything like that, but I remember when B Swift got on the radio, man, and Mark Battles did B Swift's intro to the radio station. I made the beat.
Dang.
And B Swift was very like, make sure you put your tag on there, make sure this shit sound good. I remember him telling like Battles, like, hey, no cussing, keep it clean. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. We had to keep it like under a certain time and everything. But I really wanted the artificial intelligence, you know what I'm saying, on there. And I remember people calling me after it because I never heard it on the radio.
Dang.
I never heard it on the radio, and I did it, recorded at my crib and everything.
Dang.
Never heard it once, but people would always tell me about it. I'm going to work every day.
Yeah.
And people like, man, I heard your beat on the radio. I'm just like, damn. And like, it was a weird time, so I never could like catch it. You know what I'm saying? But then I would never listen to the radio because like he told you, I'd be in the car listening to
your
my
own
stuff.
beats and shit.
You know what I'm saying? But like stuff like that, doing like different openings. Like we opened up for DJ Drama. We opened up for, you know what I'm saying, Holiday. We opened up for Currency. We opened up for Waka Flocka. We've done all these different things, and I've sold beats. I've made money doing stuff, but I've just always been this way. Like I don't know how much money. It could got $1 million, but I just couldn't see myself treating people different. But like you said earlier, we don't know how we would act.
That's true.
We don't know the person we are with a higher status or at a different level in life. Like, if we're somebody that has power, you don't know the type of person you're gonna be when you get that power.
But but right now, if I had $1 million, I know what I would do.
You know what you would do, but you don't know the type of person you would be.
That's true, bro. Until you
That's
get it.
two different things. Yeah, you don't know the type of person you would be. You can sit here and say, I ain't going. What was that on next Friday? I was the one talking about I wasn't going to never move the hood. As soon as I got my cash, I was gone. Like, for real. That's for real, because you don't know.
Hey, God, if you're listening,
Let me find out. Let me find out the person I'm going to be.
let me find the person I'm gonna be. But it's just I'm just stuck. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been without, and I have now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can say that I'm comfortable with the way I'm living, and to me, I feel like I'm the same.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But you could say, nah, Los, you are a little bit different. And I mean, it could be in a good way. I don't know, but
I think that big of a status jump is what changes. If you're going from
Like, imagine somebody
dirt poor to rich.
Imagine somebody living with their mother and you letting them. You have a 2-bedroom. I had a 2-bedroom,
Yeah.
and I let him take the 2nd bedroom, and then he gets signed act like he don't know me.
Yeah, see, that's a status jump.
Me introducing you to my friend and you get a record deal and act like you don't know me.
that's a slap in the face.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how you supposed to?
That is.
How you gonna feel about that? And then you get your deal and you doing everything I've been telling you to do. I
Yeah,
told
man.
this nigga to start singing. I'm like, bro, you should sing more. Like, you a better singer than rapper. That's what he doing. You know what
It's
I'm
just
saying?
crazy, man. Because like I'm trying to put this in the perspective of me and Iceman. We've never lived together, but you gotta understand how many times this nigga told me he ain't like one of my beats. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many times I've told him, bro, no, that bar ain't it.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's do this over.
But imagine Iceman take off tomorrow, act like he don't know you, and you never hear from him again.
I think, honestly, in that situation, that's my dog. It would cut a little bit deeper.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I've known Iceman since he was in 8th grade. He wasn't even in high school when I met him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's always been like, I don't want to say big bro, little bro, but brothers.
Yeah,
I've never had a brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I have nothing but sisters. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny, I get 2 boys. You know what I'm saying? But I've never had that brother. So him, like my cousin that he knows too, that's
like your brother.
That's like my brother.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers fight, motherfuckers argue, say they shit whack and everything. But if they were to do that, and then you got to think at this time, and the reason why I would cut deeper, we're recording, we're making beats, nobody's paying any money.
That's how it was.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I mean, I can see how it would hurt, and it's crazy because like for a man to express their feelings, it's almost like you bitter in a sense, but it's just like, no, bro, you have to understand how I feel.
Yeah, and I'm not mad about the situation. My thing about the situation, if I can make that happen with that artist, what does that say about me? Because I played a role in that.
Yeah.
Regardless if people want to admit it, no one would, like when I used to get booked for shows, I would cut my set short and let him perform. You know what I'm saying? They're booking D-Win and I would let him perform. You know what I'm saying?
The sacrifice.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta kind of look at it like,
that's what hurts, because
if I'm
you
the
sacrifice.
If I'm the
for it.
seed that planted the tree, what does that say about me?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, because like you essentially took food off of your plate to help feed you, and now that you have more food on your plate, you won't feed me in return.
Yeah, and
like you can't even alley-oop me to the studio, bro.
Yeah, you ain't got to pick me up. Just throw me the keys.
Hey, so-and-so having a session. Stop by. That's because that's all you gonna need.
Yeah, I mean, even if it was just as little as, hey, bro, I'm out here. I can't get you out here, but can you do something in the next week? Because in a situation like that, somebody gonna throw you some money for a plane ticket. Because when you hungry, in a sense, you ain't even got to eat. Because you so focused on
that,
right?
On what you focused on. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, there would be times we would literally be at the crib working on stuff. 2 hours, y'all. 2 hours. That's it. It'd be like 6 o'clock in the evening. 2 hours. 8 o'clock. We need to make sure we get food. Blah 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 blah. We done. Niggas got to work the next day. And bro, we would look up. It'd be
2 in the morning.
We're like, what the fuck? But now half of Iceman's album is done. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like we're not even hungry for the food. We're hungry for the goal we have set. But it's just like, you're not supposed to hold anybody's hand.
Right.
But if somebody's passing you the baton, you got to come back around and pass the baton again in a sense, because
what's it going to hurt, bro?
Yeah,
it's not going to take away from you at all.
You know if you open that door, I'm gonna automatically be a superstar.
Yeah.
Like,
and there's no bad blood, and you're making it seem like it is.
We was never beefing. We wasn't beefing.
Hey man, look,
and I ain't get that. Like, we was good. Like,
we gonna fix this. we gonna fix this. Like, because to me, even if he gave you a feature, even if he just sent you a beat and a hook, bro, hey, bro, rap on this.
Like I said,
anything at this point.
Think about who you could come across in a session, in a studio session.
I mean,
something small like that. It don't even have to go as far as a feature, because that may be a little bit.
And then the thing that was crazy is, like, when he first got signed, he calling me for rent money and I'm sending it. And you act like you don't know me, bro.
Like, yeah,
for real?
But like that.
I never told nobody
just
that.
Something that small, like just some.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel completely.
You literally don't know me, bro. I'm a stranger now. Yeah. For real.
Because like for me, for to call anybody like that means you my dog. Like me and my wife were just talking about. If somebody is calling you, asking you for money, they believe off top that you're going to give it to them. Because why else would they ask you?
Yeah.
If I call you right now, I'll be like, bro, I really need $20. In my mind, Iceman already giving it to me. I already made plans to put gas in my car, feed my kids, fix my tire, whatever I need the money for. I'm calling with the intention. Because there's no difference from you calling your parents. you think they gonna give you the bread. It's the same thing. So for you to get that phone call and you like, yeah, it's nothing.
I sent it. Didn't even ask for it back. And then what was crazy was at the time I had 2 jobs. I was working at Nike Town, Nike Chicago, downtown. And I was working at this eyewear boutique called Solstice. He would just pop up in my job unannounced and just like would be bragging so hard about the whole situation. And you see me working 2 jobs to get by. And then on my lunch break, man, let me hear what you're working on. And I'll play my music. Man, it's like he just kind of wanted to see what I was working on. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen nobody. It was kind of scary, bro, to literally see somebody just turn into another person and you don't even know who they are. Like, bro, you got a record deal and you come into both of my jobs. Both of my jobs.
Dude, that's crazy.
Rubbing it in my face.
I don't know. I don't know what to say. I've never ate shit before, but that's what it sounds like you had to do, bro. You gotta just eat shit.
Then did interviews downplaying me. I never said nothing disrespectful about him publicly ever. I never even spoke about it till now. This was years ago. I've been knew he was signed with them before they even announced it.
We going down memory lane a different way, but I mean. You got to get your shit off, you know what I'm saying? Because this is a part of your story. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just, man.
I think it also shows, not to cut you off,
ahead,
but I think it also shows, like, how close you are to just being at that level.
I know.
Because, like,
I had to think about that, bro.
It's oftentimes I sit back and I take us, for instance, and I be like,
bro, we were talking to Atlantic Records at one time.
Yeah.
We talking to Atlantic Records because
how close? like
we were just uninformed about a lot of stuff. We didn't own our names. We didn't own Cutbox. You know what I'm saying? So imagine talking to somebody and you don't own shit. So
and then
now,
they go register your name.
Yeah.
Just anything. Yeah.
So it could have been to the point to where they're going to give us money, but we don't own anything. But now I got 6 people I got to take care of. So I don't remember exact numbers or anything like that, but let's just say $100,000. Everything we were doing ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have to go pay for studio time. I could have just got better at an engineer and bought better equipment.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you found us like this, then we can make better stuff when we have more stuff.
Right.
So then I got to feed all these people, and they're going to feel like they deserve a certain amount. So let's say I got 100,000, everybody want 10. So half the money fucking gone.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just taking care of my people. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like we seen that, and we seen that go down the drain. You know what I'm saying? So it's like to be so close. I think I don't know if that's the test to see if you really gonna get it or if you
really
deserve it.
Yeah, because it's so many. Like we was talking about with Raylan, even with people like having contracts in their hands.
Raylan said he feel like people's contracts turn into sand or something.
Raylan bought my CD. When I was selling CDs, Raylan bought it.
Man,
in
look,
the mall.
Just to show y'all.
Man.
That's
just
how,
so y'all,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Raylan paid me $5 for my, like, writing the name on the CD in the jewel.
Yeah.
He bought it from me.
I bet you he probably still got that motherfucker.
Probably
too.
He probably do.
We talk all the time too.
Yeah, because
he be hitting me up.
D-Win had the Indiana Has a Song, and Fee-Ray made a beat off the sample, and it was crazy.
I think that might have been like one of the first tracks I heard from
it probably was. Yeah,
that shit was
like, because I remember like, what the fuck is that?
We didn't have nobody rapping like D-Win from here.
No, we didn't. We still don't.
Yeah, we still don't.
But no,
that was after the Backdraft came out. Whoo.
Oh,
you know, I was on Netflix yesterday and I saw I didn't even know that was a movie. The Backdraft is a movie.
Oh, yeah.
It was on the thing, and the dude was on fire. I said, oh, that's where he got that from. Yeah. I saw that yesterday. I said, I never knew that's where he got that from.
Crazy. Yeah. You know,
even the skits, when the fire alarm, he's like, damn, every time I come outside, you go off.
What's crazy is when me and Iceman would work on music, we would literally watch movies before we started working. that was like the thing, or watch Dave Chappelle or something like that was the inspiration to work. Or I asked me, how you feeling today? I said, I'm feeling like this, blah, blah, blah. So now that's where I would go with the beats.
Yeah. That's
Because
dope.
I don't know how many times we'd have watched Notorious or something before going in the studio just to get that.
All that ghetto shit, Belly, I'm Bout It, all that
Everything, man,
stuff,
just
man.
to get that feeling before you go in the studio and record.
Oh, yeah.
Just to get that emotion and to get your mind and body ready for that.
And let me tell you what happened. So I made a diss song. I'll play it for y'all. I'll play it for y'all off camera.
Okay.
It was dope. My boy Tapes produced it. And actually Tapes wrote the song. It's the first time I ever let somebody write for me, ever.
Okay.
So I told him the story, right? So Tapes produced New God Flow with Bugs. Bugs is Kanye's producer. Bugs did all the stuff on like the Sunday service. These are all the people I'm meeting in Chicago.
Like these names you're dropping.
These are all the people I'm meeting in Chicago, bro. All these people, right?
Damn.
So him and Bugs, they was called Bugs and Tapes. They did a gang of stuff for Kanye. They did New God Flow, right?
Yeah.
My producer Tech, him and Tapes, they were boys. So Tapes took me under his wing, and he telling me all this stuff to do. He about to sign a deal with Mike Will. Everything, it's going crazy, bro. So I'm telling him the story, and he taking each thing I'm saying and making it a song.
Damn.
He never wrote it down, ever. So he go in, reference it. I go in and reference it. The song, I'll play it for y'all. I still got it.
Yeah, damn.
So the song was dope. And I was going to put it out. Guess who told me not to put it out?
Alpha.
Alpha Live. He said nah.
It couldn't have been nobody else because me back then, what year was this?
This was 2014.
I'm telling
15.
Dropping the diss on your
anybody
ass.
that pushed the button. I would tell
Drop that diss on him.
I would tell anybody at any time at that time, push the button.
Oh, the beat was Pusha T Kanye level.
Yeah.
Production. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
The song was dope. Real dope.
Man.
I call Alpha, he like, nope, don't do it. Don't drop it. Don't put it out. Don't ever say nothing about it. Just let it go. So that's why I never said nothing about it. That's why I never, ever dissed it.
But see, I don't feel like you're saying anything bad.
It can be perceived as bad to the other side because I'm saying the truth, and people don't like to live in their truth.
I understand that, but but at the same point in time, it's certain things you have to let out because my thing is this: we release this episode, and he hears it and like, dang, like you said, maybe he's in it, maybe he never felt like that's what it was, he did that because we all can perceive things a certain way, but this is how I feel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Dude, we was a group for 2 months, and MTV put us on.
I couldn't let that go unless
Nobody knew him in Chicago. No, he was working at Starbucks, bro. Nobody knew him. He was living in South Holland. He grew up in South Holland, bro.
Damn, man.
And not to say I did it all by myself because I didn't, because his production was dope. His production was, it still is. He's a amazing producer, songwriter,
look,
rapper.
Bro, look, you still getting your flowers.
Amazing.
You still getting your flowers. I just feel like,
but when it came to marketing and PR and how we dressed and X, Y, that was all of that was me.
I can believe that.
That was all me.
This is one of the flyest niggas I know. So I believe that. I feel like you can't give him a record deal, but I feel like you can fix this. I feel like just y'all having a conversation and talking, because that's what it seems like. It just needs to be done.
It
sounds like
just y'all two need to
just have that. I tried. So when I moved to LA, I did reach out, and we were going back and forth in DM, and I'm like, bro, what's your number? He like, nah, hit me on here. I'm just like, bro, I can't get your phone number, bro. Like, are you serious right now?
Hey, I don't even like saying this word. Try. I'm trying to fix this.
You know what I'm saying? You know what it is? What I think happened, man? I think he got in a label situation. And I think contractually.
That was my next question.
You know what I'm saying?
Was he contractually bind to cut you off?
That I don't
Quote,
know.
unquote.
That I don't know.
Because
well, no, they didn't know about the group until they started doing their research.
bro, y'all was on MTV.
They did. He never told them about the group.
But yeah, it was gonna come up.
Oh,
it was gonna eventually come up.
And this yo, I learned so much stuff in this situation about marketing, the media, record labels. So when he first came out, they had everybody from the label tweet him they changed his name to Skiiwalker.
Okay.
They had everybody, SZA, Schoolboy, all of them, everybody on the labels tweet at Skiiwalker. It blew the internet up. It blew up. Everybody picked it up. Every Complex, all that. Who is Skiiwalker? Marketing. Think about it, bro.
Yeah.
Marketing. Don't matter how good your music is. Don't matter how good you look. You gotta have that marketing power.
I could only
if
imagine.
Kendrick tweeted DJ AI, who is that? Everybody would go to your page.
Yeah.
Everybody would go to your page. So
And y'all can at DJ _ AICBX. Shit.
So look. Complex picked it up. Since when he got with T.D.E, he didn't put no music. He had did some solo stuff, but it wasn't blowing up like that. So they made him pull all his stuff off the internet, right? They wanted to market him as a new artist. You know what I'm saying? They had a marketing plan. And I give Top Dog his credit. That was a dope. My phone blowing off the hook. My boy L, what's good, L? L Hedgeman. L called me like, bro, you been on the internet? I'm at work. It's going crazy. I hit him like, bro. I text him like, bro, what? Oh, y'all finally coming out? He like, yeah, bro. I'm gonna have my label hit you. Oh, I'm not gonna talk about that. Certain stuff, I ain't even gonna bring it up, but whatever. I ain't gonna throw that. I ain't gonna mention that situation, but
yeah,
he did have his label call me. I ain't gonna mention that. But internet going crazy. Who is this dude? Everybody writing an article.
Yeah.
So then Andrew Barber from Fake Shore Drive, shout out to Andrew. Fake Shore Drive was one of the
big blogs.
Big blogs.
One of the first blogs to cover us. And pretty much any time I ever sent Andrew something, he posted it. Like every time.
That's love.
Show me love.
Yeah, love.
Good dude. From Indiana too.
Damn.
He from Indiana. Yep. Real good dude, man. Shout out to Drew, bro. Drew broke the story. That's Johnny Rocket from the Rocketeers.
Oh.
He used to be in a group with D-Win. Hip Hop DX covered it. Mentioned my name.
Damn.
Complex. It's going crazy. This is like 2016, 2015. But then during this weekend, my uncle died. So it's like I had to come back here. You know what I'm saying? For the funeral. I couldn't even really take none of it in because I'm going to a funeral as all this is going on. So
he dropped the bomb to let TDE know, like, hey, this is what he was doing before.
Yep.
And everybody gonna listen to Fake Shore Drive, and you know what I'm saying.
So yeah,
everybody picked it up.
To me, it's sounding like this is just from outside looking in. It seems like it was more contractual obligation that he couldn't talk, that he had to cut you off. From what I'm looking at, not saying I don't know what the man's thought process was, but from if I can see it like, because if I'm TDE,
but we wasn't in a group.
But there's a footprint of this new artist that I have
right
with somebody else.
It's almost like if Iceman blew up today, somebody gonna be like, oh, he was on Cutbox.
Yeah.
But why? Where's AI?
But why is that why did that got to be erased?
It's not TDE.
That's true. And they wanted to paint the picture.
Yeah, like this is our guy.
But look how the media.
We got him.
Do y'all see how the media works?
Oh yeah.
The media. They use the media to control the narrative, even though it's a lie. So they try to act like they discovered him. They put him out. They found him.
And we can't say we discovered him with this past of him in a whole
They wanted to
group.
erase it.
And that's what it sounds like with him. Like,
how you gonna erase my work, bro?
It's just crazy because, like, me as an artist, I like to see people's backstory first.
I do too.
Yeah.
Because they used to give Big Sean shit about that. He like, where he from? What he done been through? He don't ever talk about nothing. Like, they used to be on his top about that shit. It's just like, so now, like, I love his new album, but it's just like, these are the things that they complain about. But like, to hear what Waka Flocka or somebody been through and how they got to where they are, to me, that makes the artist what they are.
Bro, watching them old Gucci videos and seeing Waka Flocka in the hood with no shirt on, with the little dreads.
Yep.
That does something for me, bro.
Yeah, straight up. Oh, you been down. You been there.
I know some people don't care about that, but it's like, dang, he been rocking with Gucci and
For a
like,
minute, yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I like that type of stuff, but some people don't. It's a marketing game, and think about this. It's not personal. This is the music business.
This is a business.
So that's when you gotta let your personal feelings and stuff go to a side. This is a money making business, bro. So
even at the same time, if, like he said, if something was to happen, I blow and they tell me, we're putting you out as we discovered you, take off all your cutbox stuff off the internet, I'm still going to have a conversation with this man about that.
See, he didn't. He hid behind his label.
Yeah.
He had his label hit me up.
And that's the thing. Like,
and we were cool.
And y'all cool. Like, I
and we cool. I texted him as the stuff was going on.
Yeah, like if Interscope was to sign me and I got Interscope hitting AI on behalf of me, he gonna be like, what the fuck?
Bro, I thought that was weird.
Like, bro, we know each other.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
Like, no joke, I'm his daughter's godfather. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so it's not like we have, and like I said, I guess it's hard to use me and you because our bond is
so close.
Is different.
But we was that tight too. We was as tight as y'all was. We didn't know each other since the 8th grade, but we was roommates. We lived together. We did everything together.
Success together.
And
I know what kind of cereal you like,
bro.
That gets you closer.
We met Nerd together. He was in the back of the line. I'm like,
ain't got none of them memories.
Bro, look, leaders did a signing, autograph, whatever pop up thing with Nerd. The line was down the street, 17 blocks. I knew the people at Leaders because I was cool with them.
And what's crazy is you just posted that memory.
Didn't
I think this week, or last week.
I did.
I was like, damn, this nigga
it's a decade ago.
Got the hat and everything, bro.
Damn.
Nerd hats wasn't even nothing.
Yeah.
Nobody was rocking that. So I got in, and I know how much of an influence for real. If you listen to the Rocketeers, we sound like the Neptunes. Like, that was our inspiration. Like, we
Oh yeah, I mean, it's everybody's inspiration.
You know what I'm
as
saying?
anything with music, you got to have some kind of flavor in there from them.
like, Pharrell played a big influence on our career. Pharrell and Chad. So I got in. I'm like, he's outside. He couldn't get in. I made them let him in so he could meet Pharrell and Chad. Damn. His idols. My idols. Hate to use the word idols. Forgive me, but
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But we do put him on a pedestal, unfortunately.
But
we do.
It's like, we met NERD together, bro. How you act like you don't know me, man? Like, it's cool, you know what I'm saying? But
hey, man, you got to fix this.
I just
like for real.
And I'm not a hater, and I'm not bitter, and I'm not sorry. I wish him the best. It's no bad blood, you know what I'm saying? But looking back at the situation, you know, I don't understand why we both couldn't have just did our own thing. We don't make the same type of music. We don't dress alike. We're not the same artists. I'm not competition to you. You're not. We're not competing with each other. But some people just want it for themselves, bro. And you, like you said, you don't know what money and contracts can do to you, bro.
No, you know.
And see, look, and this is not to be on this side, but just let's say this, right? You live in an apartment. I live in a house.
Yep.
It's almost hard. I don't know if this is the case or anything. Imagine somebody telling you right now today, I'm going to give you enough money to get you a crib and take care of your family, but you got to cut Carlos off. And the thing about it is, and this is not to put you on the spot because I wouldn't feel any type of way, but it's just like, bro, husbands and fathers, we have so many different responsibilities. And I know he's not a husband. He might be a father now. But it's the thing about it is, like, when you are making decisions for your kids, it is totally different.
I get it, bro.
And it's just like, I love this nigga. I love you. You know what I'm saying? But at the same point in time, I have
This
to make
is my family.
I had to make so many sacrifices for these kids. I literally just had to have a heart-to-heart with my 10-year-old because he got upset about having to clean the bathroom that he shits in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You want $20 for Fortnite, but you can't take 45 minutes. I said, you know what I got to do for $20? I said, even your sister got to work hours to get this. You can't clean the bathrooms and vacuum for $45 and had a little attitude. But it's just like, I'm getting off track. Just making sacrifices for your family is it's different. You know what I'm saying? Like seriously. So it's just like, what are you doing? It's almost like people say, like, if I was 6'9", I would have snitched too. And a lot of people probably would have.
I get it. I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
Who's going to
Like
go to jail for
You
they
don't
homeboys?
know yourself
that's
until
true.
you're in that situation, man.
I don't know, but I understand, bro.
Yeah.
He do got kids. He is married. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I get it. You got to do what's best for you, but I don't know. I move a certain type of way, bro. I move differently, man.
Yeah. I definitely feel like this can be fixed.
It can be, but
Just a conversation, man. Like it don't have to be through, you know what I'm saying, the podcast or anything like that, but y'all talking to each other, I think it can definitely help move forward, some healing.
I mean, we gonna bump into each other because
But I'm just saying,
I got
though,
friends who's in that crew.
But what if?
So-
But what if? I mean, just the way an energy works. What if he's not where he should be because he hasn't fixed this yet? You know what I'm saying? Like, I tell people,
The
man,
universe.
I tell people, like, man, when you see people in the morning, tell them good morning,
Yep.
even if you don't fuck with them, because you don't know what it can do for their day or your day.
Yeah.
Start the day off right, man, because it can go right, and shit happens, but it's just you got to put good stuff out there. You know what I'm saying? Like with the whole Bangladesh, I want to keep that momentum going, so I'm gonna keep doing good to keep getting good.
Mm-hmm.
That little thing for him, sharing our shit might have got him some more stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I looked out for the little guys.
Yeah.
You get
'Cause
blessed to bless others.
I'm gonna
man.
tell you something, man. So funny. Not saying that they jocked our shit, but somebody posted the actual breakdown of the Bangladesh stuff we was talking about, like the day or two after he
They
posted
saw it. They saw it. They clicked on y'all page.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
They had to.
You know what was so funny too, and
It's just too much of a coincidence.
I
for
caught.
me.
You know how you go on your Instagram story? I
Yeah.
caught him looking at my story too. My story. So
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
I screenshotted it.
You know what's crazy is I used to not text people. I used to send a message on Instagram
To see if they read it or not.
because they got Android. I can't tell if they read it or not. So I would send a
Ah,
message on there,
That's
so
smart.
I know if he read it or not.
Do that to one of my exes, but
Yeah. See you next Tuesday. No.
but I thought that was weird. You got all the success, the money, the tour, the wife,
Yeah.
kids. Why
wouldn't
what
you
you on my
hit me
page
back?
for, bro?
Yeah.
What you thinking about me for, bro?
Bro, we can fix this. Seriously. I ain't nobody, but it doesn't seem to me as if it's bad blood, but it does seem like it can be like some healing and some fixing, because this is both of y'all's stories. Let's say Spaceships down memory lane 20 years from now, and this is still going on, and you get to look back at this story, and it's just
Yeah, it's
like,
like-
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
When it could have been handled. Damn.
Damn.
Man.
Crazy, man. Yeah, that was.
I hope this past can make a better future, because it's crazy, because we talking about our memories, but it's just like, this is a memory that could have been life-changing.
It could have changed my life, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
It could have definitely
And
changed
like I
my
said,
life,
because you got to think, we're on the outside looking in, so we already think this is D-Win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 'cause
you
like I
already
said,
big.
bro,
You already big dog to us anyway.
Yeah, we looking like I said, you moved, you was on TV, you had the songs out, so we're looking at you like he's there, he's making it, he's doing it. And then to hear that side of the story, it's like,
it's more to it. I ain't even going.
yeah, oh yeah, I'm sure it's
Yeah,
way
I'm
more
saying.
complex, but it's just like, it's always that like 6 degrees of separation or something, or just where like how close you are, but how far you are. at the same time, man.
It is like literally across the street, bro.
Yeah, and that street is long and short.
Across the street, like this was my boy. This was my brother. And he's on songs with Kendrick. He's on songs with Isaiah Rashad and you know what I'm saying? All those cats. And it's just like, dang, this was my boy. This is somebody I
can see how that would feel, man. It's just like, man, like, not that you have to do everything with everybody, but just like, not like I should have been there or could have been there, but it's just like it should have been us in a sense.
Yeah, I just can imagine. Like, I need that just to give you that homage. Like, you was part of my path to get here.
Just imagine Spotify calling you today and be like, hey, man, we like the podcast, like you get the visual and everything. You think you find somebody else to the AI?
Oh, that would be a no.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, I get what you're saying. But that
if y'all not gonna get us better equipment to do this together, it's a wrap.
But I'm not saying he had to turn on a record deal because of us.
But y'all was split up though. Y'all wasn't really making no more music together.
We wasn't making no music. We were hanging around. We were in sessions.
But y'all wasn't still the Rocketeers and doing things.
We was
together.
just cool.
Yeah.
We didn't really talk about music when we hung out.
Yeah. So
there's been times where we ain't been hanging every day. You know what I'm saying?
But no, like if we was to split, say the podcast and you was like, hey, I want to do just a DJ podcast, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do a film podcast, and we go about our own, and somebody picks up my film podcast and blows up, and I cut you off and do all of that, like, that's different. Not saying that, hey, I should come back and give you a podcast, but it's like, at least acknowledge that you was part of my path, that I was part of your path coming here.
Yeah,
because think about it. Thing. Warren G is the person who introduced Snoop Dogg to Dr. Dre.
Yeah,
that's documented. That's known.
Yes.
Why I gotta be erased?
It's almost like you see those FBI files where they black out stuff.
Why? Why I gotta be erased,
think of what it's
bro?
called. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
for what?
I think if that would have happened and then you wouldn't have moved forward, then that would have been on you.
Yeah,
but that's not what happened. So you didn't get that chance. And sometimes all you need is a chance.
That's it.
I'm telling you, it's almost like, boy,
and I ain't got to sign with T.D.E. That's fine.
Yeah,
I ain't got to be down with
that's
them.
what I'm saying. Like, it could.
It ain't even got to be that.
It could be something.
I know
simple,
a publicist.
Bruh.
Let me put.
I know a magazine. I know we having lunch. Like, it could be just something simple as a good gesture. Like, I'm gonna crack this door, but you got to do everything else.
Yeah, my foot in the door. Don't let it slam too hard on it.
Yeah, don't let it. Come on. Just something. So I definitely.
But at the same time, bro, at the end of the day, it's my life and it's my career, and I can't rely on another person to look out for me. So that's the flip side of how I think too. Like, okay, that happened. That was supposed to happen. That's part of the role. But I gotta just keep going.
Got to keep going, man.
I gotta keep it moving, man. So that's the other part of my brain. You know what I'm saying? They be doing the thinking like, all right, cool. That's what bro's on. All right, cool.
Yeah, because you can't sit and just ponder on it.
I mean,
it's fucked up, but I got to keep it going.
Because I mean, we almost 2 hours in now, so I still got to bring it up just to show the things that you are doing. We got the clothes.
Yep.
My man got his own line that he's working on. So I know we were on that for a little bit, but the hat he has on right now, he made this.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He got jackets. He got. Go ahead and tell them what you were working on, man.
So yeah, man, the inspiration behind it it's called Winfield, which is my last name.
Yes. How's it spelled?
WINFIELD, and it's abbreviated WINFLD.
Okay.
People like stuff short for some reason.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about one day, I was like, dang, I wonder how is it for Kim Kardashian cousin if she got an interview at the bank and they see her last name's Kardashian. She's getting hired.
Right.
Oh, you Kim cousin? Oh, yeah. Hey, you fired.
You're a Kardashian.
Take her debts. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even think about Trump. When you hear the word Trump, that provokes an emotion. Mm-hmm. Regardless if you like Donald Trump or not, it provokes an emotion.
Yeah.
So I got to thinking like, dang, like, I need to create something that can empower my family, my cousin can get somewhere in life because they related to me. So that's kind of what inspired me naming it my last name. And I didn't have my father was never there, but he gave me a last name. You know what I'm saying? If it's anything he's given me, he gave me a name. He created me. So,
and if you have kids, it's gonna be their name.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So that was another thing. Like, okay, he wasn't a father, wasn't there, but he did give me a name. So that's what the inspiration was behind the line. And
That's crazy, man, because that's where I come from. That's the same mind state I had for my Sims digital company. This is probably a few years ago. You know, my father was sick. He had cancer and stuff, but this is before my son was born. And me and my wife was talking to him and stuff, and we was like, nah, we don't want to. This is before we had a kid together. She had hers, I had mine. We just a blended family. And we was like, nah, we don't want no kids. We good. Our kids getting older. He looked at me. He said, you don't want to try to have a son to keep this name strong?
Ooh.
And I was like, damn. Like, because all I had was a daughter, and my wife had a daughter. And at the time, my brother had no kids. My sister, she has a daughter. So he's like,
so
you don't
it
want to
ended.
keep the name going?
that's deep.
Yeah,
And
it is deep.
and he didn't know his father, but the name meant something to him. So like when people see Sims Digital, they think it's because of my last name, but nah, that's for my father.
Damn.
Like,
What's crazy is, I got Bates black tie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you sure do.
Damn.
because
We in sync and didn't even
didn't realize it,
Yeah.
man. Didn't realize it. Not to cut you off about your clothing,
Nah.
but that's
Yeah.
Nah, I
when you
feel you.
said that.
Yeah.
That's exactly
I
where I'm
feel
coming
you.
from with my company. So yeah,
Damn.
Or you hear the word O.J. Simpson, it
It does
automatically
something.
take your mind somewhere.
somewhere else.
But yours is cool because it's almost like it's Winfield. So it's almost like you know what I'm saying. It's almost like it's there's a winning in it
Yeah,
still. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, D wins. Damn it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So yeah, that was the inspiration behind the name and then the collection. It's just a whole bunch of pieces that I like. That you know what I'm saying. I'm just putting my perspective on classic silhouettes and just kind of changing it, adding different fabrics, and just kind of putting my spin on things.
But I showed somebody that don't even know you how hands on you are. Like for instance, I can go buy a T-shirt right now and put my DJ AI logo on it, but that's not my shirt. You see what I'm saying? I'm basically selling you merchandise. I literally seen D-Win picking the fabric for the string that was going in the sweatpants. I've never seen anything like that before, and I showed this guy that makes his own clothes. I showed him that. I'm gonna give you his information too, and he was just blown away because what he's doing is he's getting a hat like that, taking that off of there, getting like the Raiders from a football jersey, stitching that Raiders onto a hat he got at the Goodwill for $1. And he was like nasty with like taking jeans and putting leather together and making like literally making his own clothes. I'm just like, bro, if you get that, we'll wear it. I mean, this is maxi stuff. This is not for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, that's all I'm about now anyways, what you got. If it ain't somebody, I'm never going to buy a big brand company unless they're giving it to me or supporting the show now. It's a wrap for that.
we know
feel
too
you.
many people.
We know
that's
too many
making
people.
stuff. Like,
Yeah.
we know too many people that's doing stuff in all avenues.
You know what I'm saying?
In all avenues. If I'm looking for a DJ, I know too many DJs close to me. I'm not. What do I need to go out somewhere? If I need a chef, I know too many of them. Like, that's what we got to start doing.
Yes.
Getting back to us again,
1,000.
because it's just all in our same. If I shop with you, you shop with me. We shop with you.
Yeah.
It's all staying in the same circle. Once
Yeah.
we shop with somewhere else, it's gone.
True.
It's gone.
It's gone.
That's
Man.
real. But yeah, man, how that happened was literally I just started asking people like, "Hey, who did that for you?" And some people started telling me, and that's kind of how I started getting into the manufacturing and all that. My homeboy who was a singer, he kept posting videos of him making clothes, and I'm like, "Bro, you not doing music no more?" He like, "Yeah, but I'm doing this too." He
You gotta
like,
have more than one hustle.
Yeah.
he like, "Bro, pull up when you get to LA, pull up." And I went, and that video is me in that factory.
What's crazy is D-Win's been talking about this for a minute.
Yeah, for a minute.
This nigga go out there one time, hey bro, I'm gone.
You wanna know the weird thing about LA? I don't know what it is about LA. So I visited there 3 times
Yeah.
in my life. 2 out of the 3 times I moved there after visiting.
That's crazy. All I know is this last time you went, you're like, bro, I'm going back. I said, damn.
LA's a vibe. LA's a vibe.
I ain't
Bro,
been
I
there
was
yet.
just happy driving down the street. I was just smiling. You would have thought somebody gave me $1 million. That's how happy I was to be back. And that's how I knew, yes. Because I was making a decision to go. I had went to Chicago for 6 days, and I had went to LA for 4 days.
I remember that.
I had my vacation from work. I don't work weekends, so I got 4 extra days. You know what I'm saying? And it just felt, when I got to LA, I said, yeah, this is it. I just knew.
Damn.
And I lived in Chicago for 12 years. You know what I'm saying? Chicago's like my second home. But when I got to LA, the vibe, it just...
Yeah,
it just felt,
and it ain't snowing.
It ain't snowing.
Ever.
Boy.
Ever.
And bro, I went to Crenshaw and Slauson.
I'd been there. I got a story about Slauson, but I'll be forever on the podcast talking about that.
They had the store gated up. I think they closed it.
I went up there.
I think they vandalized it.
I went up there like right after it had happened when it was just crazy
when
traffic.
everybody was out there.
Because we originally, we were supposed to go. This happened the end of March. We were supposed to go in April because we celebrate 420.
Right.
So we was going out to LA and we planned, we had money to the side to spend at the Marathon store.
Oh my God.
And I kept saying, man, I hope Nipsey there when I get there, man. I just want to meet the nigga, bro. Just chop it up with him.
Yeah.
So it hurt me. You the one that told me.
Bro.
When he told me, he was like, because he hadn't died yet, or at least we didn't hear the information that we had died. He was just like, man, Nipsey had got shot. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
And then I think you hit me back like 10 minutes later, like, they saying he dead, bro.
Somebody called me from Cali and told me Nipsey dead. I said,
on the internet, it's just saying he shot.
Bro, but
they knew
the same person just called me and when it told me. Mm-hmm. The same person, I'm like, bro, so niggas being niggas, I'm gonna check Twitter,
right,
and see what Twitter say.
Black Twitter.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm like, Twitter's just saying he shot, bro. So we got a chance. We good.
Yeah, that one that hurt, man.
I think it was like CNN. I said if CNN posts anything, it's legit because they came and say credit up.
Yeah,
it's hard to take TMZ, you know what I'm saying, serious. But I seen like on CNN or somewhere, and just that and the Kobe, man, back to back was just.
But you want to know what's weird? Tupac, Kobe, Nipsey, I all found out the news as I was coming out of church. I don't know what.
Maybe you needed that covering right before you heard some news
I had just came from church when Nipsey died. My girlfriend called me and was like, man, Nipsey died. I found out Kobe died when I was in church.
I was asleep when I was just taking a nap, and my phone was blowing up, and I'm sitting here like, I look at it, and it wasn't like my mom or my dad or my wife, so I'm like, everybody's calling at the same time for some reason, you know what I'm saying? But it was like different people, so it wasn't like, oh, Iceman's in trouble or this person's in trouble. It's different people. It's like people from work calling me. I'm like, I'm definitely not coming into work today, you know what I'm saying? So all the notifications kept coming through, so I'm just like, man, look, no joke. This text message, I can't even read the whole thing. It says, nephew, you got to let me on your podcast. That's literally what it said. But my phone was blowing up. But then the little young dude from work, he called me and texted me, have you heard? So now I'm up. What's up? Kobe's dead. I said, I only know one Kobe.
Bruh,
you know what I'm saying? I only know one Kobe.
Yes, bruh. We had just got back in town. I'm bringing bags in the house. And my wife was like, Kobe Bryant's dead. And I was like, what? I'm like, what did you just say?
They both died on a Sunday, too.
Yeah, she was like, no, Kobe Bryant, they saying he died in a helicopter crash.
And that's why everybody be talking about his wife. I feel her. because there's no way in hell that news should have got out before she heard.
No way on earth. Bro, if you get in the accident or I get in the accident, they're going to tell my family before anybody. They don't even release names until the family know. Yeah. So that was extremely disrespectful. I don't care how famous that man is.
And then to add on to the disrespect, you see the shoes?
Oh, yeah.
Nike, somebody got the shoe of her daughter.
Oh, yeah.
That she ain't even put out.
That they didn't put out.
And everybody like, man, she just be reaching. I'm sitting there like, my nigga, can you imagine
losing a spouse and a child?
And this isn't the spouse's shoe. This is the child's shoe.
Yeah. Man, what are you talking about?
I'm like, bro, either y'all must be kids or y'all ain't got kids, because there is no way that you don't feel her being upset.
Come on, man.
People, man.
It's
heartless, bro.
I don't want to get too deep. I don't want to get too deep.
That's crazy,
man.
Man, D-Win, we had a hell of a conversation, man.
Yeah, man.
Like legit, bro, because like that's crazy. That's why we do this, to hear stuff we may not know, to learn things we didn't know, and we definitely learned a lot today, boy.
This was therapeutic. I never talked about that situation ever.
Yeah.
Never told nobody.
This might need to be a 2-part, because we actually had 2 hours and 7 minutes.
I mean,
hey,
it's up to y'all.
We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure out how we do it. But man, we appreciate you for coming, brother. We appreciate you a lot for that, man.
Thank you, man. Give me your social real quick, bro. They made this far.
D always wins. D always wins, or Winfield, WINFLD. Either or.
Man, make sure y'all check my bro out, man. I'm very proud of him, man.
Thank you, bro.
And I had to get him on here before he left, because he's leaving soon. So, Callie, please take good care of my brother, man. I wish you nothing but the best.
Thank you, bro.
And as soon as that stuff get done, I need it.
I got you. Yeah, I only got samples right now. So, once I start putting stuff.
all of it, because I seen you doing the pants and the whole everything. I need all of it.
Yeah, the backpacks.
I need I was about to say, I need the bag.
Yeah, the bag about to drop.
It's
coming in gray, too. So, it's going to be like a military green, and it's going to be like a light gray canvas. I should have brought it. My bad, I didn't bring it. I was rushing. I was rushing this morning.
We gonna post it on the page.
I gotta get an outfit. I'm gonna go over there.
You already know. Yeah.
Woke up kind of out the blue, but man, it's coming, man. And thank y'all, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all my day ones, man. We go back, man.
Hey, man.
Thank
you for coming.
You already know.
Yeah.